Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have disappeared. Just kidding. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back for another game, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for one more. Today, we just watched UConn get the win over Illinois. Our next game coming up in just a few minutes right here, right now, is Michigan versus Arizona. The Wildcats versus the Wolverines. What everyone is saying is what really should be the national championship game. People believe that the winner of this game will win the entire thing because looking on the other side at UConn, some fans just aren't convinced. Now, I will say this. We have covered 3 Arizona Wildcats, maybe just 2 Arizona Wildcats games. We have covered just 1 Michigan Wolverines game. So, I will say that from what I watched with the Michigan Wolverines, dude, they are a nasty team. Tip-off is in 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and start our timer here. I'm going to put 30 minutes on the clock. There it is, 30 minutes, and looks like, I guess the most I can go up to is 30 minutes. So we'll leave that right there. Hey, Mario, go Arizona, says Laney. What's up, Laney? Go Arizona, says Tracy. Duke is convinced, says Mr. Mojo. More like Code Blue, says Steve. What up, Steve? How you doing, Mr. Z? Let's bring up the chat overlay. Okay. All right. Oh, my. The GOAT has made his second appearance today, and we are locked in for another couple of hours, says Justin. Tom Brady's here? Where's Brady at? David, what's going on, David's son? Saying shop, save, succeed. Go blue. Mwahaha, says Mr. Mojo. Illinois has 3 assists tonight. Just 3, and 2 of them came from the same guy. So, yeah, it's been rough. It was rough for Illinois here today. Thank you guys for checking in to today's live stream. I wonder what kind of game we're going to get here today. Big E saying, hey, broski. What up, Big E? We got Mighty Funny saying Arizona and Michigan can put up big points, but can they win a low-scoring game? UConn's defense is solid, saying Mighty Funny. Go Michigan, says Hannah Wolf. What up, Hannah? Hannah hungry like the wolf. Go Arizona, says Tracy. Sis Bonetta saying Arizona all the way. What's up, sis? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Justin saying Brady, Michael, Jordan, Kobe, Mario. Brady, Michael, Jordan, Kobe, and Mario. Jagular saying go Arizona. Bet Brady's there, says Doanne. Marlins 4-0 over Yankees. What happened? Good question. Go Blue, says Philly Productions. Paul Rivera saying painful overtime loss by the San Antonio Spurs. Hey, that's okay. San Antonio's not worried about it. Go Blue, says Calvin. What up, Calvin? I see you out there dropping the M's up and down the side here. Doctor, Mr. DJ John. Mr. DJ John with the rhino in his logo. What's up, man? Wolfie Graphics saying blue hail to the victor. Michigan beatdown, says Steve. Until activated, saying, sorry, gents, fashionably late as per usual. But I'm here now, rest assured. Let's get this party started. Owl on the prowl. Welcome in. All right, guys, so we've got 27 minutes until tip-off. The expected winners for today's game, in case you're not following what's going on right now. Arizona is projected to win this game by 1.5. Similar to what we saw that Illinois was supposed to win that game by 1.5. But this game seems a lot more likely for that situation to happen. Arizona 36-2 coming into this game. Michigan 35-3 coming into this game. Here's how it shook up throughout March Madness. We'll take a look at the Michigan side of things. The Wolverines in the Big Ten tournament, they lost to Purdue. They lost 72-80. And Michigan lost. The last time Michigan lost was on March 15th in the championship game of the Big Ten tournament. Then we advance into March Madness. The NCAA round of 64, Michigan won 101-80. Then against St. Louis, they won 95-72. Against Alabama, they won 90-77, and against Tennessee, they won 95-62. Are you seeing a pattern here? Because I brought this up during the last game. Because they did it again during the last game. Throughout all of March Madness, ladies and gentlemen, Michigan has not scored less than 90 points. They've scored 90 points in every game or more. Round 1, 101. Round 2, 95. Round 3, 90. Round 4, 95. And here in the Final Four, can they put up 90 against Arizona is the question. Are they going to be able to do that? Well, we're going to find out. Here's Arizona. On the other side, Arizona has not given up 90 points to any team in this tournament. They did also break 100 points in this tournament against the Arkansas Razorbacks. They also did win the Big 12 tournament against a Houston team, a good Houston team. And Arizona has been on a tear. They have won 5 out of the last 5 games. They've won all 5 of their games in a row. Anyways, in the Big 12 tournament, they got the win over Houston 79-74. Then Long Island University, they beat them 92-58. They beat Utah State 78-66. They beat the Arkansas Razorbacks. Sorry, Victoria, I know you're still out there. They beat your Razorbacks 109-88, and then they beat Purdue 79-64. 79-64. So this is what we've seen out of Arizona so far. Now, Arizona's been pretty good, man, and we started picking up and covering Arizona. We actually covered the game against the Razorbacks. We covered the game against Purdue. Now we're covering this Michigan game here today. Should be a fun contest. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So let's break down some of these stats. We'll start with the offensive comparison between these two sides. Taking a look at the Michigan Wolverines versus the Arizona Wildcats. Now, some of you guys might be looking at this and thinking, how is Arizona 1.5-point favorites if they average 1 less point than the Michigan Wolverines and give up fewer points? Well, that's a good question, man. Take a look at the statistics right now, because almost every single statistic is in favor of the Michigan Wolverines, with the exception of free throw attempts per game. Arizona gets more free throw attempts per game, and turnovers committed per game. The amount of times they turn the ball over, 11.7 compared to 10.7 for Arizona. But if we go line by line, ladies and gentlemen, line by line down this list, here it is. Points per game. Offensively, Michigan puts up, we're going to round, by the way, 88. Arizona puts up 87. 51% shooting for Michigan, 50% shooting for Arizona. 37% from three-point land, even there, 37% from three-point land for Arizona. 74% from the free throw line, 74% from the free throw line for Arizona as well. Michigan, only 23 free throws per game, 27 free throw attempts per game for the Arizona Wildcats. We look at the average score margin. They're both at around 18. Assists per game, they're looking at 19 assists per game for the Michigan Wolverines compared to 17 for the Arizona Wildcats. And turnovers per game, 12 for Michigan, 11 for Arizona. The numbers are extremely close. Extremely close between both sides here. And it's hard to pick a winner, man. Even the chat. Well, the chat seems to be leaning heavily towards Michigan right now. We'll see if it happens. Dusty signed a deal, says Mike. Final Four, says TM Martin. That's right. Are you there right now at the Final Four? Did you update your logo, your picture, because you're there? That's cool. What's Michigan's record? I think Arizona had 2 losses. Yes, Michigan 35-3, Arizona 36-2 is what they're sitting at right now. All right, so those are just the stats right now offensively. What about the defensive stat comparisons? Michigan Wolverines and the Arizona Wildcats. So points per game allowed. 70 points per game allowed for Michigan, about 69 points giggity allowed for the Arizona Wildcats. They get a slight advantage. Defensive rebounds, both of them averaging 28 defensive rebounds per game. Blocks per game, Adai Mara is something different there. 6.1 blocks per game compared to 4.3 for the Arizona Wildcats. Advantage Michigan. Steals per game. This line right here. Michigan Wolverines defense averaging 5.5 steals per game. Meanwhile, Arizona averaging 7.3 steals per game. And when it comes to actual turnovers forced per game, not just steals, but other turnovers in other ways, Michigan Wolverines are basically tied even there with the Arizona Wildcats, 11.7, 11.6. Fouls committed per game, the Michigan Wolverines committing fewer fouls. Not that big of a difference between the two, though. Not that big of a difference between the two. So, really, this is such a close matchup between the two. I don't think you could go wrong picking one or the other. Hey, yo, let's do this. Please stand by. Let's make sure my stat board is there. And then we want our stats. This will be, there we go. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. We're good. All set. We'll get to that in just a moment. Let's turn off this intro video. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. We should be all set in those categories. Let's keep scrolling forward. All right, guys. Point guard comparison between the two sides right now. You're looking at Jaden Bradley for the Arizona side and Elliot Cadeau for the Wolverines side of things. And, you know, I'll tell you this right now. I prefer 1,000 times over the Arizona jersey because the Wolverines jersey, when it's a number inside of a basketball, it makes it so hard to read the jersey numbers. Now, that has nothing to do with this game or who's going to outscore who. That is just a personal preference of mine that I am sharing with you guys. That being said, let's get back to the actual numbers here. Not the numbers on the jerseys, the numbers in the tiles. Jaden Bradley is averaging more minutes per game than Elliot Cadeau. Is it Cadeau or Cato? I feel like it's Cato. But I feel like I should also have known this coming into this game. And I feel like we did the research last time and it just went in and out, through one side and the other. Anyways, Elliot gets more floor authority tonight, says Doan. We'll see. We'll see if that is true. Ray Jackson, Jimmy King, Jalen Rose, Chris Webber, and Jawan Howard, says Skylar Bro. What up, Skylar? David Barnes saying, go Blues, Inkster. Cadeau? Says Mike G. Think French. Cadeau. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Bordeaux or something like that. T. Honkanen. Welcome to First Down. We got a new channel member. Welcome in. Pink Panthers homeboy. Ba-dum. All right. Points per game. You got Bradley with the advantage there. Assists per game. 6 for the Michigan side, 4.5 for the Arizona side. Rebounds per game, steals per game, advantage to Jaden Bradley. And when it comes to field goal percentage and three-point percentage, advantage to the Arizona point guard over the Michigan point guard here. So we're starting at the smalls and working our way up to the bigs right now. We'll start with that. Let's move on to the shooting guards. Going to the shooting guard side right now, we've got Nimari Burnett and Braden Burries. And Burries, definitely the shooting guard that you would rather have on your team. He is averaging twice the points, not quite twice the minutes, but he is averaging twice the points, twice the assists, twice the rebounds, 3 times the steals, twice the blocks. I mean, head and shoulders, Braden Burries is definitely the guy that you're going to want. Did you get more water? Asks Burly Kev. Got water right here, Kev. I got water right here, Mr. Kev. Just to make it clear, pronounced. Scott Whitaker. Jawan Howard, mental case. Oh, no. Why can't I scroll this up right now? There we go. Just trying to see, reading some of these comments right now. This is the one that we got from Mike G. Think French, says Doan. Oblat D, Oblat Da. Did you get more water? Michigan clears. Hey, Mario, Robert, what's up? Global information man. Jeff Milo saying this is the championship game to me. But then again, you can never count UConn out, says Jeff. Facts. You definitely cannot. Okay, so these are just the head-to-head comparisons between your two shooting guards here. And I think just a quick glance at this, we don't even need to go down the list too much here. Just know that Braden Berries is averaging over 15 points per game. He's averaging almost 5 rebounds per game, almost 3 assists per game, and he should be getting at least 1 steal today. We'll keep an eye on that for this game with Arizona and Michigan. Taking a look at the forward spots, small forwards here. Now, Yaxel Lendeborg. Yaxel Lendeborg is one of the better players in this league, one of the better players in college basketball, and Dominican brother from another mother. I love it for Yaxel. And Ivan Karchenkov on the other side, going to be your small forward for Arizona. Now, Lendeborg is really good, guys. Taking a look beyond just the points per game. Now, he does average 15 points per game, which is 50% more than what we see from Ivan Karchenkov. But assists per game, over 3 assists per game. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game, getting at least 1 block per game, shooting the basketball over 50%. Now, that is a feather in anyone's cap. Let's not take anything away from how good Ivan Karchenkov is on the Arizona side, though. He is also shooting at about 50% from the floor. However, Yaxel Lendeborg is doing better from beyond the arc. Michigan, I give advantage, big advantage to Lendeborg over Karchenkov. And that's not calling Karchenkov a bum or anything, just saying that Lendeborg is un barbarazo, loco. Un barbarazo el Yaxel, te lo digo. Okay, last one. Actually, I got 2 more here for you. Morris Johnson Jr. and Koa Pete. Boy, oh boy, is this a fight for attention here. This is one that I would call a wash. The only reason I would give Morris Johnson Jr. the advantage is because of his super unusually high field goal percentage with the ability to shoot the 3. But Koa Pete is averaging more points per game and, based off the numbers, has better vision of the court in assists per game. So, minutes played, points per game, and assists per game, advantage Koa Pete on the Arizona side. Rebounds per game, steals per game, blocks per game, field goal percentage, and three-point percentage, advantage to Morris Johnson out here on the Michigan side. So I think for this one, man, I love me some Koa Pete. I'm telling you, bro, I love me some Koa Pete of Arizona, but the numbers say Morris Johnson probably, man, that's tough, bro. It's hard to pick. It really is hard to pick. I think Koa Pete might have the advantage in the intangibles, but, you know, I see the way that Koa Pete helps spread the floor and how defenses have to respect him. Morris Johnson, I can't say that he doesn't have that exact same ability here. I just know that I haven't watched him play as much as I've watched Arizona play. That's just because I haven't watched a whole lot of Michigan games. That's on me, but I know that Morris Johnson can ball, so we're going to lean towards Morris Johnson on that side. And then, of course, our big head-to-head right now between Adai Mara and Motiejus Krivas. Motiejus Krivas and Adai Mara. Now, Adai Mara, the Spanish man, born in Spain, in case you did not know. Born in Zaragoza, Spain. And on the other side, Motiejus Krivas, going to be Lithuanian. So, guys from overseas playing their college ball right now. Taking a look at their numbers, we know that Adai Mara only plays 23 minutes on average, which means that even though he's only playing half the game, he's still averaging about 12 points per game. And the backup center for Adai Mara, I mean, there's not really anyone that they could really fill that spot with. Maybe Malik Cordell, maybe, because he's 7'2", but Mara's almost Wemby tall, bro. Mara's 7'3", and that's something to respect here. That's a huge piece. That's a huge piece for Michigan, and not just because he's huge in stature, but because of what he can do as well. No die saying, brother. NCAA better than the NBA. Lithuania's in the house. What's going on, Lithuanian? Let's see. Ivan Karchenkov from Munich, Germany, says Wolfie. Let's see. I got Karchenkov. Hold on. I'm taking a look at my notes. Where did I put this? Yeah, Karchenkov. I got him from Munich, Germany. Yup, I got him right there. Ivan Karchenkov, yes, sir. Mario and Adai could kick it at Espanol. Yes, we could. Yes, we could. Spaniards, Españoles, sí. Doan, sí. Odele, says Mr. Mojo. Michigan Wolverines. Michigan Wolverines. Wow. I love it, Scott. Michigan Wolverines. Michigan got a real good team this year, though, says Green Thumbs. Yeah, let's take a look at it in a different way. We'll take a look at the starters this way, guys. Maybe this will help paint a clearer picture for you guys. Now, these photos, these guys look really young, but when you watch them play, they're not all smiles. There's definitely a lot of seriousness here for the Michigan Wolverines side. So, Michigan at center, number 15, Adai Mara at 7'3", your junior out of Zaragoza, Spain. Next to him, power forward number 21, Morris Johnson Jr. Morris Johnson Jr. out of Riverdale, Illinois, according to my notes right here. The sophomore coming in at 6'9". Small forward number 23, Yaxel Lendeborg. Yaxel Lendeborg, a senior of Dominican descent, Pensacola, New Jersey, is the birthplace that I've got listed there for him, also at 6'9". Shooting guard number 4. That's Nimari Burnett out of Chicago, Illinois, a senior looking to get drafted this year if he can get in. And Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau, point guard number 3, coming in at 6'1". Hey, that's my height, except I got about 40 pounds, maybe 45 pounds on this dude. He's only 180 pounds. Gosh. What would I look like at 180 pounds? It's a weird thought for me. Here's the bench right now, guys. Cordell will be coming in off the bench if needed today. Will Cheddar coming in off the bench if needed today. Oscar Goodman, Trey McKinney, and Roddy Gale Jr. going to be the bench players to give the starters a breath. But this is the time of the year where your starters get very little rest. And unless you've got a true 6th man or a true 7th man, yep. Let's see. Do you have the ages for these international players, asks Bills. You know, I don't have the birth dates, but if you're curious, Bills Mafia Superfan, you can pull this off of ESPN and print these out. It'll give you the position. It'll give you the weight. It'll give you their class, but not their age. I'm sure you could find that information out there, but I do this for every single team, dude. Like, even if I know the teams all the way through, not just for college ball, bro, but, like, even for, like, every sport, too. Like, here's the one for the Nuggets when we cover the Nuggets. Right, I did one for the Dominican Republic baseball team when we were covering the baseball World Classics. I'm always trying to keep my notes updated and have as much information here. I got the age here for the USA team. But I think it's super important, man. If you're going to be doing this, you got to be able to have your notes readily available for you and trust that you're able to do it. Anyways, okay, so those are the starters. Step away from this right now. Let's take a look at the starters for Arizona. Okay, the Arizona side. At center, number 13, Motiejus Krivas, the man out of Lithuania, 7'2", 260 pounds, a junior. Koa Pete, power forward, wearing the number 10 on his jersey, coming in at 6'8", 235 pounds, listed as a freshman out of Chandler, Arizona. That'll be Koa Pete, your power forward. Small forward, Ivan Karchenkov, number 8 out of Munich, Germany, 6'7", 220 pounds, another big freshman. Braden Burry, shooting guard number 5, another freshman. San Bernardino, California, a very young team here, and I don't think that these guys are going to be playing much time in college. They're going to be brought up to the NBA here sooner rather than later if they continue playing at this pace. And, of course, point guard number 0, Jaden Bradley, the senior out of Rochester, New York, coming in at 6'3". He does have some height over the opposite side right there for the Michigan Wolverines. So Arizona has a slight height advantage. Honestly, very slight height advantage. I'm actually looking up and down this list. I actually think that the height advantage definitely goes to the Michigan side of things. Just player by player, size by size. Yeah, it's definitely going to the Michigan side of things, especially at the power forward spot right there. Anyways, coming in off the bench, we might see CDA. We might see Dwayne Aristode, Toby Awaka. We will see at some point here today. Evan Nelson and Anthony Del Orso has been a clutch player as well for the Arizona Wildcats. So if anyone coming in off the bench is going to make an impact in this game, expect for it to be Toby Awaka or Anthony Del Orso with 1 or 2 big shots from downtown. Outside of that, it should be a slugfest, bro. This should be a slobber knocker, haymaker kind of day. I think these two teams are going to go back and forth time and time again. Guys, the national championship game is on Monday, brother. That's 2 days from now. Can you believe it? We started covering games on March 21st, and we did 2 games then. Then we took half the week off. We got to Thursday and Friday, Saturday and Sunday of last week, the Sweet 16, the Elite 8. We cranked those out. Now it's Final Four. Oh, yeah. It's the last game of Final Four, and the championship game just 2 days away. We now know that Illinois has been eliminated, so UConn is on the other side. Matter of fact, they're here watching this game right now. They got to be locked in. You never know what's going to happen. Is it going to be Michigan or Arizona? They'll be watching closely. They are introducing the starting roster, the starting lineup right now for Michigan. In the NBA, folks, this is what we're looking at here. So we didn't get a chance really to break this down. The San Antonio Spurs just dropped a game. Oh, my San Antonio Spurs. They were looking to get 60-plus wins this year. They still have a chance. 4 games left to go after losing today to the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets now sitting at 50-28. And we're wondering on the other side, what's going on with the Lakers here? Now that they're tied, Denver Nuggets with 50 wins, the Lakers hanging on with 50 wins. Can the Lakers stay in this number 3 spot? Are they going to slide? How far could they potentially slide with 4 games left? I mean, if they lose out and Minnesota wins out, we could see the Lakers all the way drop down to the number 6 spot. So there's a lot happening in the NBA here. We've also seen these 4 teams battling it out to see who can get out of this gray area and into the playoffs and not just the play-in tournament. Sketchy, scary place to be. The Charlotte Hornets on a tear. Toronto Raptors working their way up the list. Atlanta Hawks really on a win streak right now. Atlanta Hawks have climbed this ladder rather quickly. Anything can happen here in the East as well, and with 4 games left, the Boston Celtics could still end up overthrowing the Detroit Pistons, assuming that the Pistons lose out. Not likely, but that's a possibility. New York can still end up with the number 2 spot if Boston loses a few big games right here. And honestly, we could see the Cavaliers climb up this ladder board as well. The NBA standings a little fuzzy, but the playoff picture is coming into focus. We just need a little more adjustments here before they go, before we get out there. Doncic hurt, opportunity for Bronny to step up. Really? Really? Bronny James to step up? I don't think Bronny James is going to fill in Doncic's spot very much. Bronny's time to shine, and Bronny got us. I don't know, man. Bron maybe, but Bronny, I don't know. Boston and the Spurs, I like it, dude. 30-year-old freshman, giggity. Says Bills Mafia superfan. LeBron is trying for a championship. Yeah, LeBron really is trying for a championship. He's playing a lot of minutes right now, continued in his age, man. Kind of crazy. Pistons without Cade still winning, says Doan. Pistons and Cade Cunningham had, what, a deflated lung or something crazy like that? Anyways, where is Living Like Larry? He likes Seattle. I think seeing OKC hurts him, says Frymeister. Mr. Mojo saying Bronny played in the last blowout. Yeah, but that's kind of all the times and all the minutes that he gets. Anyways, those are really all of our graphics that we have for today's game, guys. We kind of went through this pretty cleanly here. Normally, we are kind of rushed to get through our stats, but we did a pretty good job today. Kind of right on pace. Trivia quiz is also set for tonight, so yeah, man, we're good to go. We are all set. Shout out to those of you in the chat right now. We are going to push the goal here, guys. Our goal is to get to over 116.5, which means we need 115 new subscribers. Our stretch goal is to get to 116.7, and then assuming that, you know, just we have a ridiculously insane 300,000 view game that goes into overtime, then we could try to shoot for 117, which would mean we need 600 subscribers by the end of today. Is that possible? Yes. Is it likely? Not really, but that's okay. Somebody tell them to start the game, says One Deep. Well, One Deep, I've got a tip-off time of 8:19 p.m., so we still have our countdown ticking away, dude. We've got about 60 seconds until tip-off, One Deep, so stand by. Owl on the Prowl says 117. We could see a lot of traffic here later, says David. It depends. It depends on what the scoreline looks like later. Let's see. Waiting for Germ. Anything is possible, says Bishop. Las Vegas puts teams in the chip. Did Sammy subscribe? Oh, of course he did. Can I get a cheat sheet for the trivia tonight, says Justin Albert. Yeah, actually, you can. Spoilers for those of y'all who did this trivia in the past. I changed a few questions in the trivia quiz. I was so pressed for time, having to do dad duty, that I really only had a chance to mix around the answer choices. Some of the questions from the trivia, the majority of the questions from the trivia you have seen before, ladies and gentlemen, but I did mix up the answer choices. So if you need a cheat sheet, Justin, you can go back and watch the other halftimes from these. Key West Wolverine, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Mighty Funny saying if Arizona scores more points tonight, they will win. If not, Michigan will win. That's a good point there. Dave Harvey, glad I found the channel. Dave, no need to be searching for it once you subscribe. Got it? 1,000 IQ move right there. All you got to do is hit subscribe, and then you don't have to look for it. But I appreciate you being here, Dave. Folks, this game is about to get started, so let's lock this in. And it looks like we're going to start with an opening bucket from Adai Mara. But in the meantime, we start the clock. I grab the ball. Here is Michigan. Back and forth, pump fake. It goes up. It's a shot. It's no good, but the putback is there for Mara. The score is 2-0. Here comes Arizona coming right back with it, Jaden Bradley. Bradley goes to the top. And here's a three-point shot from downtown, way off the mark from Braden Burries. It's going to be rebounded the other way. Whoa, let's actually do this right now. Apologies. Stand by. Cadeau misses his shot. This one needs to go here. And this needs to go up here. I've also got the wrong stuff on the right side here. The score is still 2-0, guys. I know I'm still fumbling and bumbling around what I need to be pulling up, but you're still literally missing no shots. We're missing no buckets here. The score is still 2-0. And here is Arizona with the basketball. Okay, should be just about good to go. Arizona with the basketball. Here's a pump fake at the baseline. Clears this out, and they push this one right back inside. Cleared it out one more time. Here's the drive going in, getting fouled and getting hit right now. Looks like Arizona's going to take a trip to the free throw line. And we're going to see a couple of shots coming in now. So it looks like Koa Pete draws the foul. No. No. Foul is against Yaxel Lendeborg. Foul is against Yaxel Lendeborg. We're still getting the inbound pass right now. So it's not a shooting foul. 18 minutes and 43 seconds here left to go. There's the inbound pass. And we go back and forth. Pump fake at the three-point line. Steps in and shoots. Now we've got a foul here. And it looks like Jaden Barries is going to draw or pick it up. Stop this here. Foul on Yaxel Lendenberg. This is going to be a couple of free throws coming up here. And the reason that I'm unable to get you guys what you're looking for is because, there we go, CBS dragging its feet on getting my live board. We are at the free throw line. First free throw looks like this one. First free throw is no good. So he misses the first shot. We're at the free throw line right now. Jaden Bradley shooting 2 shots. The first free throw is no good. 18 minutes and 38 seconds left to play in the first half. We're going to add a little bit of time back on here. The second free throw is good. The score is now 2-1. Arizona gets their first point of the day. It is from the free throw line, off of a free throw there from Jaden Bradley. Ball in the hands of Michigan. Michigan moving it around. Ball with Adai Mara at the three-point line. Mara now on the left side of the glass. He will shoot, and he will be fouled right here. So it looks like Mara might be going to the free throw line to shoot a couple of shots, unless they're calling this a shot before the foul, which they are. 18:21 left to go. There's the inbound pass from three-point land. The shot is up and in. Amari Burnett buries the corner three. 5-1. Michigan has a 4-point lead. Robert Zamora gifting out memberships. Here's a shot from Koa Pete that rattles the rim. It's no good. It's a rebound. This time Burnett gets the board. Michigan coming back in transition, slowing it down here at the three-point line. It's Burnett. Burnett goes left to Cadeau. Cadeau fakes left, goes right, uses the Mara screen, will shoot from inside of the paint. Easy bucket that falls for Michigan. The score is 7-1. Michigan leading the way here. Got to slow things down a little bit. Karchenkov makes a move. Karchenkov going to lose the basketball. It's stolen by Cadeau. Here's the pass forward. Strives and shoots. He will score at the rim. Morris Johnson gets the bucket and the foul. And one. Morris Johnson Jr. is fouled on the way in. Foul looks like it's against Jaden Bradley. And we're going to get an and one free throw coming up for Michigan right now. 17:34 here left to go. Morris Johnson Jr. looking at the bench, doing a couple of hand signals right now. I don't know if he's talking to coach or what. Tracy saying that Arizona should likely call a timeout right now. Michigan has committed 2 fouls. This seems to be the first for Arizona, so a couple substitutions happening here, and we're at the stripe. The and one free throw hits the front of the rim, takes a bounce, and goes in. Michigan has 10 times the points as Arizona. The score is 10-1. Arizona struggling to find any offense in this game. They have not hit a field goal yet in this game. Here's the elbow jump shot. This one also misses, and it's rebounded the other way. So here comes the rebound from Koa Pete. Not from Koa Pete. Here's the Michigan with the basketball. Elliot Cadeau in the open space here. He's now in the paint. He'll pull up and shoot. Looks like this ball might have been tipped. It's a bad shot from Cadeau. Here is Arizona trying to answer quickly, and they have to slow down. Good defense from Michigan. And it looks like there's not a whole lot of hustle from the Arizona side. Here's the pass inside. Posted up, a spin move here, and it looks like there's a foul. Looks like Moutier Krivas tries to spin around right now. Krivas just loses possession here. Krivas too much spin and just lost the basketball. That's the second turnover of the day. This game is 3 minutes in, and Arizona has 2 unforced turnovers already. That does not translate to being down by 9 this early in the game, but Michigan is on a mission. Here is Mara. Adai Mara at the three-point line. He hands this off to Cadeau. Cadeau steps on the gas. He drives, and a big swat here. Uh-oh. Did a leg get twisted up? Is Koa Pete okay? Koa Pete got the block. A heck of a block, too. A SWAT team of a block. That was a statement block, and he came down on the chest. Came down on the chest of Elliot Cadeau. I think both players are okay. Big boys doing their thing. That's a big block for Arizona. I wonder if that's going to be a morale booster. Here's the inbound pass, folks. We're down on this side. Ademara is posted up. He's backing down right now. He'll turn around and shoot this shot. No good. Tries to put that over Krivas. Krivas has the height to make it difficult for anyone. Arizona with the basketball. Jaden Bradley fakes to the right, goes to the left, pulls up and shoots from inside the free throw line. And finally, Arizona, 4 minutes into this game, gets their first bucket of the day. Here's a full court pass to Mara. Mara steps on the baseline. It's out of bounds. Arizona ball. Arizona gets the basketball here. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Mara. This is going to take us. It's a dead ball. It is the first official TV timeout of the game. We go to a quick commercial break. The score is now 10-3. And that's where we're sitting right here. That's gross, says Steve. Hey, let's go, says Tracy. Arizona ball. She watching the game, says Mr. Mojo. Pull it up sometime, says Doan. Go Koa Pete. Finally, Arizona. Thomas Bush is in the chat. What up, Thomas? How you doing, sir? Hello, chat, says Thomas Bush. Who crapped in Arizona's cereal today? Who crapped in Arizona's Wheaties today? He did go down pretty hard right there. What a block, says Tracy. Love it. I love the energy in the chat right now, guys. Appreciate y'all. Hey, if it's your first time, second time, third time, maybe you're not usually a chatter. Maybe you're not usually a chatter. This could be a really cool time, guys, for y'all to check into the chat, say hello, keep the conversation flowing, not just with me, but amongst yourselves. I got a few of y'all, hanging out. Thank you for broadcasting the game. I refuse to pay for cable TV. Happy to help, my friend. I got Real Stepper in the chat saying, I took Michigan money line, baby. Detroit Pistons got it done. Don't see why Michigan doesn't either, says the Real Stepper. Thomas Bush, I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. Shout out to Jeffrey. Appreciate you, sir. Go Blue, says 420 Slayer. What up, 420 Slayer? Fast start for Michigan, says TM Martin. A very fast start for Michigan to be up 10-3, but it's just a 7-point lead, and the vast majority of the game is still ahead of us. So no need to hit the panic button just yet. FN is the best, says ACR. Thank you, ACR. Haunted Mansion says waiting for Germ. Boomer Sooner saying I'm eating cereal for dinner like a grown-up. Let's go Arizona. At this rate, it's going to be 100-30, says Scott Whitaker. Fab 5 in the crowd. Let's see. My Little Pitbull says, seems like a blowout, but they're only 2 big buckets from getting right back in this game. I'd argue that they're only 1 big bucket from getting back into this game right now. Until activated saying, okay, well, we chatted up in here. Just let everyone know. I love it, man. Hail to the victor, says Key West. 787th time, says the Smoke 420. Alex says, yo. Yo. What up, Alex? Let's see. Depends on if I'm in the shower, says Green Thumb. Oh, right. Okay. So, thank you, Kelvin. Kelvin Battle. The name's Mario. Appreciate you being here, sir. Be sure to check out the website, footballnation.com. footballnationusa.com. If you search Football Nation, it'll take you to a soccer website. footballnationusa.com. Bueno. Señoras y señores, ladies and gentlemen, here are your point scorers for the day. Your leaders, your leaderboard for the day. Not your Lendenborg for the day, your leaderboard for the day. And speaking of, that's going to be a missed shot, and it's going to be put back by Trey McKinney. So McKinney, actually, it's a putback for Arizona. I'm reading the wrong side. Looks like that's a putback right there for, is that a Waka? We'll take a look in a minute. Either way, guys, looks like coming back with it, Arizona with 5, Michigan with 12. I do apologize. I'm getting distracted here. Arizona with the basketball. Here's the drive going to the right-hand side. He will shoot and miss. It's an offensive board picked up by Toby Owaka. That's a missed shot from Karchenkov. 15 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Looks like there's going to be they're saying Ivan Karchenkov. Is this a foul on Ade Mara? Okay. So Mara commits a foul. It's not a shooting foul. We're going to get the inbound pass. Here's the inbound pass. It's tipped up in the air. Karchenkov has it. Karchenkov goes down. He falls, and the officials calls it a travel. 15 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. Don't see how that was a travel. He went up. Yeah, I guess that's it. He hung onto the basketball. That's the right call from the official. Third turnover of the day, though, for Arizona, unfortunately for them. So 15-14. We start the clock. Ball is inbounded. Here is Michigan with possession. Michigan crossing half court. Cadeau, bottom of the screen now. McKinney. Spin move above the head. Clears this one out to the three-point line. Lendeborg back to McKinney. McKinney goes to the left, shoots this at the three-point line. That's off the back of the rim. It's an offensive rebound by Morris Johnson. He'll hand this off to Ade Mora, and Mora will score under the rim. 14-5. It's a 9-point lead for Michigan. Arizona passing this backwards. Anthony Del Orso on the court here. He gets wrapped up and stripped away. It's stolen. Michigan playing way hungrier. Oh, my goodness. The Wolverines playing with aggression right now, both on offense and defense. Looks like a timeout has been called by Arizona, and this will take us to our first commercial break of the day. Our first actual timeout of the day, I should say. Arizona calls a timeout with 14:27 here left to go in the first half. They're down by 11. Time to talk things over. Down by 11. My goodness, that happened quickly. Trey, yo, LOL brutal, says Steve. Getting done, son. Trey, baby. Bro, I know. Is Yaxel hurt? No, he's out there. They just don't need him. I don't see how they've got Arizona in favor, says Paul Jimenez. Michigan might win, says 5-star Trey. What up, 5-star Trey? Cesar Torres checking in for the blue side. There we go. Let's go, Michigan from Punta Cana, República Dominicana, dice Manuel Enrique Gómez Gómez. That was a two-hole dive, giggity. He sure did, said Mike G. Michigan fans, here we go. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. If you're a Michigan fan, drop some yellow or some blue. If you're an Arizona Wildcats fan, drop some red. Let's see who you are rooting for here today. We are in our first actual timeout called of the game, not a TV timeout. Michigan, not the one to call it. It was Arizona who called the timeout. I see Calvin checking in right now for Michigan right now. How the heck are you, says Micah. I'm doing very well, Micah. Arizona needs to get it together, says Shoop. I got Salmon in for Arizona. I got Dan and Teresa. Dan and Teresa checking in for Arizona as well. What's going on, Steve? Steve checking in for Arizona. I've got Caesar for Michigan. I've got Jamie for Tom Brady. I've got Nicole checking in for Arizona. Arizona Wildcats in the chat right now. Quaid checking in for Michigan. Heart Warrior saying that should say it for me. It sure does, Heart Warrior. We got Arizona in the chat. Now it's a blowout, says my little pit bull. Come on. Come on. It's a little early to call this game a blowout with so much time left in it, especially after what we saw from UConn just last week. Calvin checking in right now. Justin Mueller checking in for Arizona right now. 420 Slayer with Michigan. Salmon and Shoop with Arizona. Beverly with Arizona. It's Dalado with Arizona. Nice, man. Tracy, nice. Man, I'm not seeing a whole lot of blue. There we go. Yellow and blue slowly trickling in. Jane, Mark McKay, Deontay. Looks like a super chat coming in from Austin. What up, Austin Smith? Appreciate that. Fist bumps to you. Jim. Oh, there we go. Man, we got a lot of new names in here, too. Guys, this commercial break is just about over, so I do apologize for the extended commercial break here. Again, I cannot actually control that pace of it, but what I can tell you, the good news is that we're back. Leading the way, Ade Mara. Ade Mara. Ade. Se llama Ade Mara. But, you know, they say Mara, so we'll just say Mara. Basketball at the three-point line right now. Here is Arizona with possession. Clock is ticking. About 14 minutes here left to go. Passes to the three-point line. Another pass here, and this shot from downtown is Dwayne Aristode who buries the three. So Arizona down by 8 quickly here. 13 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. Arizona knocks down a triple to get themselves back into this game. Single-digit deficit for them. Here's a three-point shot. Flying back the other way. Yes! Elliot Cadeau knocks down the three on his own. 19-8, back to an 11-point game. Ball with Toby Awaka. Awaka swings it to the left. Looks like pressure coming in, and a lot of pressure coming in. Roddy Gale doing a great job. Bounces to the right. Here's a spin move from Krivas. Krivas will shoot this one up and in. Nice shot for him. Now, Motiejus Krivas going to need to get more involved in this game if Arizona wants to score in the paint. They got to rely on their big man. Ball now with Michigan. Mara, ooh, big screen for Mara. Took a hit to the chest. Three-point shot flies. It's off the heel of the rim here. It's rebounded by Arizona. Arizona tries to come back the other way. They're calling this a charge. And Cadeau gets flattened like a pancake. Looks like Jaden Bradley steps right into the chest of Cadeau. And now Cadeau wasn't exactly set, but the official was like, nah, man, that's definitely a charge. I'm a little torn on whether or not that was a charge. I understand the aggression there, but it definitely did not look like his feet were set. If anything, that should have been a blocking foul. Here we go, guys, the other way. Looks like Elliot Cadeau has the basketball here at the three-point line. Cadeau going to back things up. He's at the straightaway. He cuts to the left. He bounces this one inside the entry pass. The shot is up, but it's no good. Morris Johnson going to miss right now. 12:36 here. They're calling this a travel against Morris Johnson. So a travel, and it's Arizona basketball. Turnover here. 12:36 left to go. 12:36 left to go. Arizona's basketball. Bottom of the screen right now. Looks like Burry's going to go ahead and pull up and shoot. It is short. It misses the entire rim, and it's back with Michigan. Bad shot from Braden Burry's. On the court right now for Arizona. Aristode, Awaka, kick to the three-point line. This three-point shot from Lendenborg is good. The corner triple for Yaxel. Oh, by the way, yeah, he's on the court right now, too. Here's a three-point shot off the back of the rim. No good for Arizona. And another missed shot for Michigan. Three-point line, a triple this time off the glass and off the back of the rim. Rebound by Toby Awaka. Awaka pushes it forward. Awaka pushes it forward, and the ball is with Arizona. Arizona heading to the right side. This was an entry pass that got poked away by Lendenborg, and a transition going in, getting fouled. 11:34 left to go, and it looks like McKinney's going to go to the free throw line for a couple of shots here. I don't know what's going on with Arizona, but Michigan looks like the team to beat, and Michigan is a very, very potent offense here. So, dead ball. Ball just went out of bounds right now. Actually, it looked like there was a foul right here. It looked like there was a foul right here, and we should be seeing, well, I don't want to speculate. The last thing I see is Yaxel Lendenborg steal, which we saw that happen. Coming back the other way, the ball went out of bounds. It looked like there was a foul under the rim, and we should be seeing a couple of free throws. We should be seeing a couple of free throws for Trey McKinney. But sometimes weird things happen. So, commercial break. Let's see. No quarter. Half. First half, second half. Beverly Miller saying Arizona comes back in the second half. Rick saying go Big Ten. Tracy saying go Arizona. Mighty Funny saying each team gets 3 timeouts. How many timeouts does TV get? Actually, I got each team with 4 timeouts. TV gets way more than that. A lot. Let's see. The Abuelo says Mr. Mojo. Good choice, says Courtney. Michigan not messing around. Robert, I see you. Big Ten for the title. Thanks, Michigan, for Penn State. Go get it, says Daniel Maldonado. Thank you, Mr. Maldonado Perez. Appreciate you. Update your fouls, says Almighty. Okay, we'll update that in just a second, but I don't have visibility over the fouls right now. I will update that in just a moment. Let's see. Actually, I do have visibility on the fouls here. Let's go to team stats. 3-2. So Michigan with 3, Arizona with 2 fouls. Plenty of fouls to give right now. Plenty of fouls to give right now for both sides. We're not even halfway through this first half so far. Lot to go right now. Courtney, I love that. She says, Mario. What's up, guys? Bluebell Tin Roof is out for spring. Is that a thing? Tin Roof rusted? Is that like the B-52s? Let's see. Carey, Big Ten honor, Michigan. Michigan going to pull a Duke, calling it now. You think so? Oh, man. Blue is taking it today, says Cesar Torres. Okay. It'll come down to the last possession. They both are teams that adjust at halftime. They're going to need to see some big adjustments here today. Folks, this commercial break is just about over. Let's scroll this back up here. Okay. So, leaders for Michigan. Ademara right now has 6 points, 2 rebounds, and looks like Elliot Cadeau has 4 assists on the day for Michigan. For the Arizona side, Bradley with 3 points. Toby Owaka with 4 rebounds, and he's coming in off the bench, by the way. Waiting for the inbound pass. Looks like there was not free throws, and it looks like it wasn't even a foul. This one is going to go up and off the rim. It's no good. It's a rebound for Arizona. Arizona comes back with it. Ball in the hands right now of Burries. Burries to Krivas. Krivas, one more here to Del Orso. Del Orso will drive and shoot. Del Orso shoots this one from the elbow. It's no good. It's rebounded by Michigan. Yaxel Lendenborg. Yaxel Lendenborg will pass this one backwards to Cadeau. Cadeau slows it down. Using the screen, Cadeau will make the move, flings it across the court. It goes out of bounds, a wild pass, bad pass, and it's Arizona basketball, 10:58 left to go. 10:58 here left to go in the first half. Good first half so far if you're a Michigan fan. Brutal first half so far if you're an Arizona fan. Here is Arizona with the basketball. It is Aristote who is on the court. Aristote to Del Orso, a pass to the bottom of the screen. This three-point shot flies. Braden Burries cannot knock this shot down. It is rebounded by Michigan. Through ball, this pass going in, and it's swatted by Motiejus Krivas. Looks like it goes out of bounds. Is Krivas going to pick up a foul right now? Krivas got all ball right there. If anybody fouled, it's Braden Burries, and they are going to blow the whistle on Braden Burries. So Braden Burries committed the foul. It was a great job defensively to prevent the shot from going up either way by Motiejus Krivas, and we are at the free throw line right now. Michigan shooting 2 shots, ladies and gentlemen. The ball is dead right now. We got 2 free throws coming up for Morris Johnson. Morris Johnson, first free throw is good. The score is 23-10. Couple of substitutions coming in right now for both sides. Couple of substitutions coming in right now for both sides. Looks like Ivan Karchenkov will be subbing in for Arizona. Morris Johnson, after this free throw, is going to end up hitting the bench right now. His substitution is on the sidelines there. There's the shot. The score is 24-10. 24-10. By the way, this is a 14-point deficit for Arizona, and it is the largest deficit this season for the Wildcats. The Wildcats have not trailed by this much all year. Here's a handoff backwards to Karchenkov. Karchenkov with the basketball and bobbling the passes right now, not playing sharp. Del Orso will bounce this one inside to Krivas. Krivas muscles his way in. Krivas will shoot. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Michigan. Lendeborg goes to the left. He spin moves here. He will euro. He will drive. He will shoot. He will miss. He will see Ademara get the rebound and get the putback. Michigan up 26-10. All Michigan all day right now. I got 26-10 as the score. A spin move right here on the right side. Koa Pete says, give me the ball. Nobody else is going to score. I'll do it myself. So Koa Pete gets a shot to go. The score is 12-26. The highest point scorer of the day for Arizona has just 3 points, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Yaxel. Yaxel at the three-point line, going to use an Adaimara screen. He'll pass this one to Trey McKinney. McKinney spins. McKinney loses possession. It's stolen, and here comes Arizona down by 14. Here's the drive. Burries will go up and get swatted away. Oh, my goodness. Trey McKinney with a spike. Trey McKinney says, not on my watch. Both teams with 3 fouls already here, folks. That was not a foul. That was a clean block, and it goes out of bounds through the baseline. Last touched by Michigan. Last touched by Michigan. First team all-time with 8+ blocks in 4 straight NCAA tournament games. Wow. This defense for Michigan is real. Koa Pete gets the inbound pass. Pete is in the paint, squares up the hips, will shoot an awkward shot here. They're down by 12. Arizona knocks down a bucket, but they've got a big hill to climb right here. Arizona down by 12. 9 minutes left to go in the first half. Here's Cadeau. Cadeau will drive. He will be slowed down. Looks like Krivas is in his face. Here's Lendeborg back to Cadeau. Cadeau inside the hash. Lendeborg now with it. Pump fake. He will go and tries to pass this one out to the three-point line. There is going to be a foul here. Lendeborg. If anybody can read lips there, he definitely has some choice words. Got swatted pretty hard on the forearm. Slams the ground. He's upset. He should be getting free throws here. Ooh, let's watch it one more time. He went up. Did he roll that ankle? I think he might have stepped on someone's foot on accident on the left foot. Maybe his left ankle got rolled up. So you can see some emotion coming off of him. He's tying the left shoe right now. Is he going to be okay? He is hobbling to the free throw line. Looking for the step. Oh, he totally stepped on Krivas' shoe and rolled the ankle. Yaxel Lendeborg is at the free throw line. He's got 3 points on the day. First free throw for Lendeborg is good. It is 27-14, 13-point deficit for Arizona. Michigan would be screwed without him, says Rainmaker. Yeah, who's hurt? Nobody's hurt. Just a scare here for Lendeborg. Yaxel. Second free throw is good for Yaxel again. 28-14. Down by 14. They're showing the replay one more time. That left ankle for Lendeborg. He didn't even finish his shot. He's actually going to the bench right now as he hobbles to the bench. That's never a good sign, guys. So losing arguably one of their best players here for Michigan. Here's Koa Pete, and he'll shoot from the free throw line. He will draw a foul as he goes up for the shot. So now Koa Pete going to get a couple free throws in, and Lendeborg is going to the locker room to get looked at, guys. Lendeborg is going to the locker room to get looked at for Michigan. Arizona at the free throw line, shooting a couple of shots. Robert, thanks again, dude. You don't have to do that, but thank you, Mr. Samora. First free throw is there. The score is 15-28. Robert Samora gifting out Football Nation memberships. Those of you guys who had Yaxel in your 8-leg parlays, man, it's always the risk. It's always the risk. Koa Pete at the free throw line for free throw number 2. It is good. 8:41 left to play in the first half. Here's Cadeau. Cadeau brings it up. He is at the Final Four logo. Cadeau pulls up to the three-point line. You go backwards. And a jab step. Right now, Michigan with the basketball at Mara to Cadeau. Cadeau high up off the glass. It's no good. Fighting for the rebound. He gets his own rebound and misses the follow-up shot. Arizona tries to come back down by 12, looking to make it a single-digit deficit. If they can knock this triple down, they can. It's down by 9. And just like that, Arizona's in this game still. 8 minutes here left to play. Arizona buries a triple right there. It was Ivan Karchenkov who knocked down the three-point shot. An assist going to be given to Krivas for that. At the three-point line, in trouble, feeling the hands coming in the paint. Mara almost losing it right now. They're on the sideline here. Mara lines up the triple. This shot no good. Rebound by Burries. Braden Burries gets a board. Here's a pass to Jaden Bradley. Bradley at the three-point line. Bradley inside to Koa Pete. Pete inside to Krivas. Krivas going to work against Mara. Krivas will shoot and score. It's a 7-point game. Arizona very much in this right now. 7:21 left to go. The clock has stopped. Timeout will be called. Michigan needs a moment to talk things over. So timeout taken by the Wolverines. Okay. So a lot has happened here. A lot. Coming back right now. Arizona showing you why they are the #1 team in their conference, in their division. Under 10, says Freimeister. Comeback season. Caesar, says Tracy Girl. Tracy Girl live. Heart Warrior, what's up? Folks, we got another timeout right now, so let's ask the question, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from, ladies and gentlemen? Talk to me. Tell me. Look, those of y'all who don't know me, first of all, what's up? My name's Mario. I've been doing this for 3 years. I'm live in San Antonio, Texas. Yes, the 2-0, the Alamo City. Go Spurs, go. And I'm curious to find out where you guys are watching from. Paul, this is not a TV timeout. This was an actual timeout taken by the Michigan Wolverines. Thank you, Motown. Tucson, Arizona's in the chat, says Motown. Germany, Mr. Justin Mueller hanging out with us. Donka, my friend. We got Arcadia, Florida. The Bay Area, California checking in. San Antonio, let's go. I see you, Robert Zamora. San Antonio, we got, does that say Seguin? No, that says Saginaw, Michigan. West Virginia's in the chat. Pennsylvania's in the chat. Connecticut checking in right now. Chupa 2, I see you. Walt in Cali. Katy, Texas. What a bullshot. Katy, Texas, right up the road, dude. We got watching from Arizona. Twilight Secrets, I see you. Eric in Columbus. Freimeister. What up, Freimeister? Welcome back, sir. Tucson, Arizona. Hello. England in the chat. Isaac Jenkins. Hello, Isaac. Hello, hello. Arizona playing the refs and still losing. Ronaldo Rivera, go Michigan. Use the force. St. Charles in the house. Estoy in Phoenix, says Jimmy. Last week Canada, this week Phoenix. My goodness. I bet that was a shock for you, temperature-wise, for sure. Watching the game on my TV and watching you on my phone, says Tracy. You would be one of many. Appreciate you. Bear down from the Bay Area, California. Sparta, Tennessee's in the chat. Motown in Tucson, baby. Jeremy Savage in Ohio. Jeffrey in northern New Mexico. Nicotine Gravy in the 304. Swanee checking in for Oklahoma. Ivy Productions checking in from Arkansas. Dalton, Georgia in the chat. Looks like Skylar Bro watching from County Jail. You actually would not be the first one, Skylar. We got Panama in the chat. Ooh, Panama. Panama. Okay. So, I probably am not going to get a chance to read all of your locations right now. We try to do that whenever we've got some time here, guys. We're just trying to fill in some of the gaps. These commercial breaks can last a little longer than what is comfortable. So, thank you guys. Thank you guys, not me. Thank you for carrying this entire chat room through that commercial break. I'm going to call on you guys throughout this live stream to help this brother out, to carry the team through the commercial breaks. I'll do the heavy lifting when we got action on. You guys can help me out during the commercials. All right, the score is 28-21. Michigan up by 7. Michigan with the basketball now. Here is Cadeau. We will start this clock. Cadeau passes this one inside. Johnson clears it back out. Cadeau using a screen, kicks it to the corner. This corner three drops like an anvil, but on the rim. It's a missed shot from Burnett. So Burnett no good. Here is Burries. Burries to Krivas, a foul under the rim. It's an off-ball foul right now, 6:56, and Mara objecting right here. Mara picks up another foul, by the way. It is 5 fouls for Michigan, 4 fouls for Arizona. Owaka and Mara getting into a hand tussle. Getting into a hand tussle under the rim. And arguably, I would say that Owaka was the one who committed the foul on Mara, not the other way around. So we might even be getting a challenge here. We are getting a challenge here. Yeah, this is going to be looked at right now. Timeout has been called by Michigan. If they win this one, they will get their timeout back. If they do not win this one, they will be down to just 2 timeouts left for this game. So Owaka had the elbow up, and he was just standing there, right? His arms were moving, but his feet were set. Mara also standing there, his face behind the elbow. I mean, they're both entitled to that spot. Okay, so they're appealing for a potential flagrant foul against Owaka. So Owaka could actually end up picking up the foul. He's got his arms high and in the face of Mara under the chin. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's a flagrant foul. His arms are a little out of position, but I don't think that this is gonna stand. I think Michigan's gonna lose this timeout. I think that was a bad call. 28-21 football score, says Tracy. Sagnasty, says Mike. Halftime trivia, says Ashbury. We have a game, boys. We sure do. What's going on? We've got Housty Poo Poo. What, dude? That's your name? What's up, dude? Okay. So we're waiting for the call. After review, the challenge is unsuccessful. Michigan will be charged a timeout. Arizona's ball on the baseline with 22 remaining on the shot clock. So 22 seconds remaining on the shot clock. The ball will be inbounded from the baseline. It is Arizona's basketball. Arizona has all 3 of their timeouts. Michigan with 6:56 left to go here burned their second timeout. They only get 4 for the entire game. So Arizona trailing by 6, looking to narrow the gap a little bit here. There's the inbound pass. Krivas will end up passing this one backwards to Burries. Burries to the left. It's Bradley. Bradley inside to Krivas. Krivas fights his way into the paint. He is double teamed right now, fighting through the contact, and the hook shot is good. 23-28, Arizona down by just 5. Can the Wolverines stay on top? Wolverines up by 5 at the straightaway. A slight little toss to the right-hand side. Morris Johnson swings this over. Here's the drive under the rim, a bounce pass to Johnson, and actually, this is a very good clean finish at the rim. Morris Johnson gets the jam. It is 30-23, Michigan up by 7 now. 3-point line, a pass inside to Krivas. Motier Krivas gonna go up, and he will be fouled on the drive. 6:07 left to go. That foul is gonna be against Morris Johnson, so that does not bode well for Michigan. This is yet another foul. What is that, foul number 7 here? If that's the case. Welcome to First Down, Clark Johnson. How many new channel members can we pick up? You know what? We haven't done a challenge like that this entire off season. Be really cool if we could pick up some new channel members. Either way, no pressure. We're at the free throw line. Motier Krivas is shooting 2 shots. He was fouled on the shot. Krivas at this point has 6 on the day. Another free throw here would make it 7. He'd be the point leader. He shoots and misses the opening shot. Motier Krivas misses the first free throw. First shot is no good. 6:07 left to go. 6:07 left to go. We're still at the free throw line. Motiez Krivas shooting the second shot right now. Second free throw is also no good, but it's an offensive rebound here and another foul under the rim. Trey McKinney going to commit the foul. Uh-oh. Yaxel Lendeborg. That's never a good sign when you see your star player walking around with a towel on his head like this and you can't see what's going on. My boy is very, very much questionable to return, guys. Yaxel Lendeborg, very much questionable to return. We're back at the free throw line after a foul on Trey McKinney. Ivan Karchenkov is at the stripe shooting 2 shots. After 2 missed free throws, the 1-and-1s, it's actually a 1-and-1 free throw. They missed 3 free throws in a row. Arizona shooting themselves in the foot. 6 minutes left to go. 3 free throws missed in a row for Arizona. Lots of opportunities to get back in this game. A spin move under the rim. The official not going to blow the whistle for a travel. That's okay. The shot goes up and misses from Morris Johnson. Arizona back on offense. 5:42 left to play. Jaden Bradley fakes to the left, pulls to the right, shoots the mid-range jump shot. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound by Michigan. I've seen a lot of rebounds from Elliot Cadeau. Here's the lead pass inside, and the bucket is there. Namari Burnett finishing at the rim, 32-23. Arizona was down by 5 for a little bit there. And Michigan extending the lead back to 9. Arizona needs to get locked in right now. Backwards handoff, and this will be a foul. And oh my goodness, Jaden Bradley going to be hit right now for a charge, I suppose. Jaden Bradley, a turnover here. They're calling this what? I don't know, a push-off or something? Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. That's a foul against Bradley. So this is foul number 5 against Jaden Bradley. Not 5 against him, he would foul out. That's number 5 against Arizona. That is foul number 3 for Jaden Bradley. And that does not bode well. He is the number 1 point scorer for Arizona. So Yaxel Lendeborg out for Michigan. Bradley in foul trouble. 3-point shot flies from downtown. Trey McKinney buries the triple from the wing. And Michigan is up by 12 again. All right, so Burries on the court right now. Burries is on the court right now. Bradley has picked up 3 fouls. Looks like there is another whistle coming in. And Yaxel Lendeborg is going back to the locker room, guys. I don't know that we're going to see Lendeborg back in this game, much less back on Monday night. I mean, they've got a whole suitcase rolling around with him. Arizona, looks like Arizona just called a timeout, folks, so we're going back to a quick commercial break. For those of y'all curious as to what we're talking about and why it's a big deal, this is the player that is currently out right now for Michigan. So commercial break, real quick. Timeout has been called by Arizona. 4 minutes and 35 seconds here left to go. The ball is dead. They are in a commercial break, so we're going to talk about some stats here really quick. Yaxel Lendeborg, averaging 15 points per game, guys, averaging 3 assists, 7 rebounds per game. The fact that he shoots the basketball at 50% and shoots the 3 ball at 37%, this is a huge, huge, crucial piece for Michigan, not just offensively here for what he can do offensively, but this man is 6'9" and gives them a huge size advantage over Arizona. If he is absent for the rest of this contest, there's a real chance that Arizona could exploit that weakness, that chink in the Michigan armor that was not planned or by design. Here is Arizona with the basketball. The clock is hot once again. Here's a shot from the free throw line. Looks like a whistle came in maybe just before the shot. That'll be foul number 8. So I think we're going to get 1-and-1 free throws here at this point. That'll be a foul against Michigan. We should be going to the stripe for 1-and-1. So if he knocks down the first shot, we'll get a second free throw. If he misses, we won't. I will say this right now. Guys, a lot of missed shots at the free throw line right now. They are shooting the free throw at 40%. There we go. Now it's 40%. They were 2 for 6. They were shooting it at 33%. Now it's at 43% after that free throw was made. So the first free throw for Burries is there. We got 2 free throws coming up right now. Both free throws are good, and Arizona is back to within 10. 4:27 here left to go. There's the inbound pass. We start this one more time. Arizona trails by 10. Michigan with the basketball. Michigan, top of your screen right now, bounces to the left. It's Cadeau. Cadeau to Roddy Gale. Gale passes this backwards to Trey McKinney. McKinney's at the three-point line, looks to Adai Mara. Mara hands this off backwards. Cadeau drives, he shoots, he tries to put it up like vintage Tony Parker, can't get it to fall. It's rebounded by Arizona. Koa Pete goes quickly. Koa Pete will shoot and miss, trying to put it back as Krivas. He will also miss. They've got the numbers. It's 5-on-4. Pump fake at the three-point line. Steps in, cross-court pass, three ball. It's good! Roddy Gale buries the triple for Michigan. 38-25, Michigan finding all the right spaces, open shooters all the time. Lots of assists here right now. My goodness, I'm watching Michigan tear Arizona apart, and Arizona has been pretty good all season long. This shot from the elbow, it's going to be a shot that is off the rim. Over the back foul on Motier is Krivas. Krivas commits the foul. Down goes Adai Mara. Another dead ball. TV timeout. Redonkulous, folks. Redonkulous. Hey, look at that. We are continuing to climb. Let's go. Shout out to those of you in the chat. Okay, so now let's take a quick look at the analytics on the stream here. So it looks like right now we got about 3,500 people watching. Taking a quick look. Do I have this number right now? Looks like 419 likes. So the real question then becomes, can we get to 1,000 likes on this live stream? If 20% of you guys smash the like button watching right now, that would put us just that much closer. I know that subscribing to a channel with a host that you hardly know is probably, concerning for a lot of people, because you don't want your algorithm to get all mixed up and switched up and all of a sudden it starts feeding you a bunch of Football Nation content that you never asked for. Lucky for you, I don't make a whole lot of other content outside of really just live streaming. So if you guys want live stream sports, whether it's basketball, baseball, football, right now we're going to be planning for the World Cup as well, smash the subscribe button. But if you've got commitment issues, which I've had for years and years with a lot of my very favorite channels, don't subscribe, just smash the like button and help the algorithm find this channel so we can continue to grow. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Cool. Tight. I won't say anything about that again for the rest of this half. We'll bring it up again in the second half. And closer towards the end of this game. 3:17 left to play in the first half of this game, and we will have a halftime trivia quiz. So if you've never done trivia on this game or on this channel, stick around during halftime. I'm going to ask you guys some questions, and hopefully you guys learn a thing or two in the process. Anyways, I'm not going to show you guys all of those right now. Frymeister saying 1,000 likes. I think that's a challenge. It is, my friend. It is. Let's see. I committed in my Football Nation straitjacket. World Cup ain't going to happen, says Roberto Hamilton. What makes you think that? The only channel I subscribe to, says Sparta Firework. Thank you. Joseph Anthony just subscribed. Thank you, Joseph Anthony. Appreciate that. Can't wait for Dallas Cowboys football, says Max Daly. Max, whoa. Neither can I, bro. How about them Cowboys? Mr. Max Daly? Yeah, I know, guys. I'm a Cowboys fan. I hope we can still be friends. I hope that's not like an immediate disqualification. I promise you I'm the least obnoxious Cowboys fan you might know. Oh, this is great. What's going on? Asa Janice, haven't seen you in a while. Is that Asia? I haven't seen you in a long time, so I even forgot how to pronounce it. but I appreciate you checking back in. All right. Let's lock back in, folks. This timeout, or this commercial break, is just about over. Elliot Cadeau will bring the ball up court now for Michigan. Michigan leads this game by 13. By the way, Michigan also has 7 players with 5+ points right now. Cannot say the same for Arizona. Here's a three-point shot that flies. It's off the rim. It's no good. A super chat coming in from Victoria is popping up on my side right now. Thank you, Victoria, for the super chat. We're going to keep this rolling right here. Arizona with the basketball. Del Orso has to feed this one inside. Here is Awaka against Mara. Awaka going to shoot a difficult shot under the rim, and Awaka gets it to go. 37-27. Excuse me, 38-27. How about them Cowboys, says Victoria. Three-point shot, no. It's going to be a bucket and a foul. Mara gets the shot to go. He is shoved under the rim. And one for Ade Mara. Free throw line now for Ade Mara. Okay, so the and one opportunity coming up right now for Michigan. Victoria says, yes, I knew I loved this channel. How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys, Victoria? How about them Cowboys? I actually literally just bought a flag downstairs for the garage. I'll bring it up someday. I literally just bought a flag for the garage that says, how about them Cowboys? Anyways, the free throw, the and one was there, folks. Both teams are in the bonus for the record. 2:36 here left to play in the first half of this game. Michigan in full control right now. They are up by 14. Ball in the hands of Arizona. The Wildcats losing possession right now. This goes out of bounds. They might challenge this here. This went out of bounds, and it looks like it was last touched by Arizona. Let's see if that's true. Yeah, it's off his leg. It's definitely off his leg right there. Impulse, yes, Yaxel is injured. He rolled his ankle and is in the locker room right now. We have not seen him come back since the injury. An alley-oop upstairs for Mara, and Mara just going to lay that one in. It is 43-27, and Michigan is running away with this one right now. Here is the move. Koa Pete, the spin move. He will shoot. Pete will miss. Awaka the rebound. Awaka clears it, and this shot from downtown, way offline again. Karchenkov couldn't get this one to go. Rebound by Michigan. Michigan can't buy a shot right now. Excuse me, Arizona can't buy the shot right now. And there's another foul. It's foul number 8. Starting to lose track of these fouls. We're in the bonus, so we're going to get a 1-and-1 here. Looks like Mara's going to go to the stripe to shoot. Why is Yaxel out, says Francisco. Again, he rolled his ankle. He actually stepped on the foot of Motiejus Krivas. He went to the free throw line, shot both free throws, made both free throws, and then he got pulled from the game. The ankle roll looked legitimate. It did not look like he was fibbing it. By the way, the 1-and-1, the first free throw is good for Mara. The score is now 44-27. But Yaxel Lendeborg is likely to miss the rest of this game. He's definitely missing the rest of the half, without a doubt. Questionable to return. He rolled that left ankle. He said the same ankle was rolled in the Big Ten tournament, says Virtual Vernon. And the fact that Michigan is still able to be this dominant in the game without him reminds me of my San Antonio Spurs. Even though we did lose today to the Nuggets, we got the win over the Clippers without Wemby. Here's the move, and here's the shot from three-point land. Nothing but net from Anthony Del Orso. Anthony Del Orso trying to keep Michigan close. 15-point game, not exactly close. This shot from downtown is no good. There's a putback, though, and there's a foul as well. Morris Johnson gets the putback jam and one. Michigan up 47-30. It goes from bad to worse here for Arizona. It goes from bad to worse for Arizona. Luis Moore saying should have taken the $9 million, Tommy. Wemby is getting that MVP, says Tyler Johnson. Maybe. There's this guy by the name of SGA out in Oklahoma that could get in the way. Or the fact that Joker won the game today could also get in the way. 48-30, guys. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Both teams in the bonus. Arizona with 9 fouls already. They're going to need to make some halftime adjustments. Here is Burries. Burries to the top of the screen right now. And Del Orso has the ball here. Del Orso feeds this one inside. Toby Owaka will shoot. Owaka will score. It's 48-32, a 16-point game. Michigan coming back. Michigan on the move. Going to the left is Roddy Gale. Gale will shoot and miss. It's a rebound for Owaka. Owaka gets the board. Arizona trying to go 2 for 1. They know they need to get this in quickly. Clears this out to Del Orso. Del Orso will Euro. Del Orso will shoot. He is pushed from behind. No whistle. The rebound is there for Arizona. The putback will miss. So lots of missed shots for Arizona. Michigan with the basketball. A shot from downtown. It's no good. A rebound by Koa Pete. And Koa Pete will push this forward. Pete at the three-point line. Feeds inside to Owaka. The ball is poked out of bounds. 26.3 left to go. Dead ball. Possession with Arizona. Possession with Arizona. Tina Hauser saying Mountain Dew. Missing 2 shots from 2 feet, says Virtual Vernon. Yep. That seems to be the case today with Arizona. Can't get those shots to fall. Here is the inbound pass, and it's going to be stolen immediately by Burnett. A telegraphed pass right now. We start the clock. Arizona in a bad spot. Michigan with the basketball right now. It's in the hands of Elliot Cadeau. Across from Cadeau is Braden Burries playing defense. Cadeau to the left. He finds Cheddar. Cheddar back to Cadeau. Cadeau pulls the trigger on the triple off the front of the rim. No good. It's going to be an offensive rebound. Tries to get the putback. Will miss this one as well. Roddy Gale couldn't get the awkward putback. And that is how the first half will end. Arizona trails by 16 points. Oh, man, that's bad. Trails by, is that right? Yeah, 16 points here for Arizona. Can Michigan stay ahead for the rest of this? So we'll put 20 minutes on the clock. We'll start this one. It's halftime right now. It's time for our trivia quiz. Are you guys ready? Yeah, you're ready. Let's do this thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our trivia quiz. We're going to ask you guys a couple of quick questions here. There are no penalties for wrong answers. This is literally just for funsies. So, do your best to forget the rest. Let's start with question number 1, guys. What city is the University of Arizona located in? Is it Phoenix? Is it Flagstaff? Or is it Tucson? Do you remember from the last time we did this quiz? Is it A? Is it B? Or is it C? I saw someone check in with Phoenix. I saw someone check in with Tucson. Nobody. A couple Flagstaffs in there. The answer is Tucson, Arizona. Beautiful campus. Beautiful photo right there. Southern Arizona on the border en la frontera ahí con Mexico. Anyways, that is the answer. The Wildcats live in Tucson, Arizona. All right, guys, same question. New team. Question number 2. What city is the University of Michigan located in? What city is the University of Michigan located in? Is it Troy, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, or Ann Arbor, Michigan? A, B, or C? Looks like someone said Troy. Looks like someone said Flint. A lot of Ann Arbors in the chat. This is a nice little layup for you guys. Too easy, says Thomas Bush. All right, Thomas. All right. That's okay. That's an easy one. You're right. They are located in Ann Arbor, Michigan. You can see the stadium right there. And, Michigan, they have the lead right now. They're up by 16. They might actually go all the way to the finals here. Let's go to question number 3. We'll tap it up just a little bit right now, guys. Who was the first and only number 1 overall NBA draft pick produced by the Arizona Wildcats? What up, Taylor? I see you in the chat. Is it DeAndre Ayton, Mike Bibby, or Jason Terry? Who is the first and only ever Timothy, my name is Mario. Thanks for asking. The first and only ever produced by this club, and the answer is DeAndre Ayton. Now, I did not ask the first and only first-round pick. Lots of first-round picks, but the first and only number 1 overall, DeAndre Ayton currently plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. That is the answer. Okay, question number 4. How many times have the Michigan Wolverines won the men's national championship? Is it 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? What do you know? David says 3. Motown says B. Justin says B. Imperfect Bob says 1. A couple of you guys checking in with 1, 2, or 3s here. The answer is just the 1. 1989, 20 years after going to the moon for the first time, Michigan decided to win a championship. It's been a hot minute, but they will be going back to the championship game if they can get this win over Arizona today. Let's move on to question number 5. Who is the Arizona Wildcats' all-time leading scorer? Is it A, Steve Kerr? Is it B, Sean Elliott? Or is it C, DeAndre Ayton? The all-time leading scorer for the Arizona Wildcats. A, B, or C? Krieger says Ayton. Looks like a couple of y'all saying Elliott here. The answer is indeed Sean Elliott. Sean Elliott finished his career at Arizona with 2,555 points. Go Spurs, go. Obviously, he did that for Arizona. But for San Antonio, he was still pretty darn good, and he's still calling the basketball games for my San Antonio Spurs. So let's go on to question number 6. Which of these 2021 top 10 NBA draft picks was a Michigan Wolverine? Franz Wagner, Evan Mobley, or Cade Cunningham, guys? Is it Franz Wagner, Evan Mobley, or Cade Cunningham? A top 10 pick in the 2021 draft for the Michigan Wolverines. This was not very long ago. Some of you still remember him playing. A lot of y'all checking in with the correct answer. It is Franz Wagner. Now, Cade Cunningham did not play for the Michigan Wolverines. He was the number 1 overall pick in that draft. Evan Mobley also did not play for the Michigan Wolverines, but he was a top 10 pick in the 2021 draft. The only Michigan Wolverine on that list was Franz Wagner. Okay. Which of these not WNBA, let me rephrase. Which of these NBA forwards was an Arizona Wildcat? Is it Paul George, Aaron Gordon, or Kawhi Leonard? Paul George, Aaron Gordon, or Kawhi Leonard, which of these guys was an Arizona Wildcat? You should know the answer to this one. Wildcat fans have seen this before. You've seen this name before, that's for sure. The answer, Aaron Gordon, who just got a win over my San Antonio Spurs today. You know what? Aaron Gordon put up one of the coolest shots ever in last year's playoffs. That was one of the clips that went viral on TikTok. If you go check it out for Football Nation's TikTok, not a bad one. Okay, question number 8, guys. Who holds the Michigan Wolverines' single-season record for blocks? Is it Chris Webber? Is it Glenn Rice? Or is it Adai Mara? A, B, or C? Well then, the answer is definitely Mara, guys. He has become the premier rim protector and set the modern program. Guys, over 100 blocks ever? Like, what are we talking about? Like, Mara has been hands down the best defensive player to ever walk through Michigan at 7'3". So let's move on to the next question. Now, some of y'all remember this one from last time. Which of these famous writers/directors was an Arizona Wildcat? Is it James Cameron, George Lucas, or John Hughes? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Now, chances are it's probably not the one that's misspelled. Chances are it's probably not the one that's misspelled. The answer is John Hughes, guys. And in case you don't know who John Hughes is, he directed The Breakfast Club. He directed Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He directed 16 Candles. He wrote Pretty in Pink, 101 Dalmatians, Flubber, and all of the Home Alone movies. Okay, last question, final one here. Which Olympic gold medalist graduated from the University of Michigan? Is it Shaun White, Michael Phelps, or Simone Biles? Is it snowboarding? Is it swimming? Or is it gymnastics? Should be an easy one. I don't eat my Wheaties, says Duane. The answer here, ladies and gentlemen, most of y'all are getting this one right. Yes, it is Michael Phelps, guys. Michael Phelps, so many gold medals right now. You ain't stumping me on my alma mater trivia, says Michael Fortenberry. How did y'all do? How did you guys do? Did y'all do all right? How did you do on this trivia quiz? Imperfect Bob got 7 out of 10. Good job, Imperfect Bob. That's not half bad, my friend. 7 out of 10. That's a passing score right there. Michael got 8 out of 10. Justin says, you're supposed to give me all the answers before this started. Robert Zamora, let's go, big dog. Let's go, Robert. 8 out of 10. I see you, bro. Looks like Meldacrest or Meld Acres saying 9 out of 10. Devin got 9 out of 10. Tina Hauser got 8 out of 10. Frymeister saying, I remembered some. And I cheated off of Robert, says Frymeister. An improvement. Good job, guys. I hope y'all did all right on that trivia quiz right now. I hope you guys did all right on that trivia quiz. So the next time y'all see this trivia quiz, none of the questions will be questions that you will have seen this season. For the championship game, it's going to be all fresh, all new questions. So, yeah, we'll have that. Anyways, we've got about 10 minutes left to go here in this halftime break. I didn't know John Hughes went to Kitty Cat University, says Mega Man. Now you know. If you learned something or if you enjoyed that trivia quiz, guys, smash the like button. We're still on a mission to get to 1,000 likes. I hate both of these teams, says Eric Mendenhall. Man, all I got left are my bones, says Wayne. Thank you, brother. Anytime, Patrick. Stats, says Doan. That's exactly what we're looking for, Doan. That's exactly where I was heading right now. Well, then. Why don't we take a look at some of these stats here for today, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually going to do this a little bit differently. We're actually going to do this just a hair different. Go to the box score. Okay, we're going to take a look at it this way. We're going to start on the side that's winning the game right now. Adai Mara, 13 minutes played, guys, for Mara. Mara, 13 minutes. 15 points. He's made 6 of 8. He's got 2 fouls on the day. 5 rebounds for him as well. He leads the team in both points and rebounds at this moment. Morris Johnson has played 14 minutes. He's got 8 points today. 4 rebounds, not half bad. 2 assists. He does also have 2 fouls. Yaxel Lendeborg only played 5 minutes of this game before going down with a left ankle injury. He is questionable to return. He only put up 5 points and 1 rebound. Yaxel, we may not be seeing him for the rest of the day. Doesn't matter for Michigan. They want to win this game regardless of what his status is. Namari Burnett, one of your starters here, has played 11 minutes. He's got 5 points today and 2 rebounds. By the way, every single starter here, whether they played 20 minutes or 5 minutes, has at least 5 points today. Big numbers for Michigan. Elliot Cadeau today has played a total of 20 minutes. He played the entire first half, literally. Did not hit the bench even once at point guard. He's got 5 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 turnover, no fouls today for Elliot Cadeau. Your starters for the Arizona side, we can start with whoever has the most points right now. I will tell you that nobody here has double-digit points. It's actually really, really bad today for Arizona. Let's just go through it in order. Motiejus Krivas today, ladies and gentlemen. Krivas, 15 minutes played, just 6 points. He does have 5 boards, 1 assist, and 1 turnover. Koa Pete today has played 16 minutes. Koa Pete, 6 points, 5 rebounds, no assists. Ivan Karchenkov today, 3 points on 14 minutes played, 2 rebounds, 3 turnovers. Not good there. Taking a look at Braden Burries. Braden Burries today has played, it looks like 18 minutes. He's only got 2 points. Jaden Bradley has played 11 minutes. He's only got 3 points. Robert Samora gifting out Football Nation memberships all day today. Thank you, Robert. Thanks a million, man. Thank you. By the way, you know what? Why not, dude? I can hand out some of these too. Let's do it. I can actually, I think I just got to. I will match you, Robert. Boom. I will match you, Robert. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. The game will be coming on once this half is over, Katie. We will be calling the game once this is over. So those are your starters here today, y'all. Off the bench, Owaka with 6 points, Aristode with 3 points, Del Orso with 3 points. So only 3 bench players have come in so far. Aristode has played 5 minutes, Owaka has played 9 minutes, and Del Orso has played 10. Combined, those 3 players have a grand total of 12 points. So not really great numbers here for the Arizona side offensively. Defensively, not great either. Off the bench for the Michigan side of the equation. 5 points here for Roddy Gale Jr. Knocked down a 3-point shot. Trey McKinney also has 5 points today as well. So just these 2 guys alone have 10 points scored. Will Cheddar is the only other player who came in off the bench. Right now they've been rotating their top 8 players in Lindenborg, Johnson, Mara, Cadeau, Burnett, Cheddar, Gale, and McKinney today. So let's go ahead and minimize these right now. We took a look at all of this. We've taken a look at all these stats. Let's also take a look at how much time is left. So 5 minutes and 24 seconds left during this halftime break. 5:20 coming up right now. Skyrocket 10-10. Cheers to you, sir. Appreciate that. Beatrice saying, I like the video, bro. Let's go, Beatrice. Appreciate you. Gale will set it up, says Scott Whitaker. Happy birthday. Looks like we've got Mike. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mike. Cheers, sir. Need more bench production, says Doan. I thought this would be a good game, says K to this guy. I agree, man. I thought this would be a much closer game. Let's see. I see some of these right now. Timothy Meek saying hello. Edison saying hi. Nasty Canasta still with us. All right. I'll drink some water here, guys. Preserve my voice just a moment. I'm also going to leave the stats up here for you guys so y'all can see. If you're new to this style of live stream, guys, and you're watching on your cell phone, you can put your fingers on the screen and zoom in. You can zoom in to view some of these stats. Additionally, you can take your phone and go from vertical mode and put it full screen. Just put it sideways. You can see a little bit better. Out here on the right-hand side, these are your point leaders. If you zoom in, this text that's right here, this is your field goals, 6 of 8 on the day, 3 of 3 free throws. Owaka leads the team for Arizona. He's coming in off the bench. Not great numbers for the starters. Rebounds right here. You can see defensive and offensive rebounds if you're looking for stats. And assists, you've got the turnovers, the minutes, and the number of assists produced down here. Lower on the right-hand side, you can see Michigan and Arizona's numbers of the players on the court. These are on-court players only. Points, rebounds, assists, and personal fouls. This will update as the game goes on. This whole thing here is so that you guys can get the data and the information that you need for those of you who might be making your parlays, might be making your side bets, or just for those who are hoop heads who want to know the numbers. I got you, Asia. Asa. Got it. Asa. What up, Asa? Got it. Okay. Welcome back. Yaxel is Dominican. Yes, he is, TM. Yes, he is. Go Blue, says Nasty Canasta. Thanks, Calvin. Wow, cool, says Paul. There you go, guys. All the stats are there for you. I want an Illinois versus UM, says Nasty Canasta. I can't zoom in. I have an old BlackBerry phone, says Justin Talbot. Wow. Well, Justin, do you have a smart TV? Or do you have, actually, I think think 50% of the people who watch this live stream watch this on a TV. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see what the stats are. So let's go look at those. YouTube Studio, I'm literally taking a look right now just for that one. Let's go to the audience. Audience, let's see. Device types, take a look at this. 44.5% of you watch this on a TV screen. 34% of you on a mobile phone. 14% of you on a computer. 5% on a tablet. And 1.3% on other. Kind of curious as to what other would be. That's kind of cool. That is very interesting. Okay. And, of course, oh, you guys have seen this one before. You guys have seen this one here before. Whoops. And here it is one more time during halftime. Y'all can see the numbers there. They're highlighted right here for you. Watch time from subscribers not subscribed right now, 77%. 77% not subscribed to this channel. Oh my goodness. 77%. Just kidding, guys. I know it sounds like a crazy number. It's okay. I'm really just trying to guilt you guys, and that's not fair. That's not the way I like to roll. We got 60 seconds before this halftime break is over. So, let's see. Any other questions right now? Any thoughts or predictions that you guys want me to get? Watch on other. Thank you, Key West, Wolverine. Other equals International Space Station. Could be. Let's see. Fire Pope. Okay, let's see. What? You're not subscribed? Join us, says Frymeister Bond. Wow, sub-shaming? Really? I know. I'm just the worst kind of YouTuber. I'm just the worst kind of person, aren't I? I'm in, says Jeffrey. Cheers, man. Hold up. This is why they call us the cardiac cats, says K to this guy. The 1% is YouTube banner if you stream the game. Oh, that makes sense, Mike. Right? It's just like they're not actually watching. They're just kind of sitting there watching the things kind of go by. Anyways, let's see. I want to know, would Mario be better at ESPN or FS1, chat? That's a good question. Probably be pretty bad at both at first. Just take a little practice there. Fired Up Gaming, welcome to First Downs, man. Fired Up Gaming. Let's go. Someone said this is forever, says Marcus Riley. Marcus Riley, you're right. This is a long halftime, but it's the last halftime before the national championship game. That being said, the second half is about to get underway, so there are the first half stats on my TV screen. The score is 48-32. 41% from the floor for Michigan, 38% for Arizona. 5 of 16 from three-point land for Michigan, 3 of 7, just 7 for Arizona. 23 rebounds for both sides, 12 assists on the Michigan side, just 2 on the Arizona side. How is that possible? Arizona not moving the basketball well. They're passing lazily. Nothing looking sharp on the Arizona side. I can say that because I see it myself. So Michigan, I see you longer than War and Peace. Michigan, Steve, I see you with the bow tie. Michigan is a second half team. Bishop, anytime, man. Salute. Salute and cheers, man. I need more water right now. All right. We're still waiting for the second half to get started here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like it should be Arizona basketball to start this second half. I do see Yaxel Lendeborg back out on the court right now, guys, so that's good for Yaxel fans. He did have that injured ankle. He played 5 minutes in the first half, and Yaxel Lendeborg is on the court right now for Michigan. That is good news for Michigan Wolverines fans, and we start the second half now. Ball is in the hands of Arizona. Arizona moving things around right now. Here's a pass to the left-hand side. Here is the drive. Jaden Bradley has to back out, kicks it to the hash, and this three-point shot flies. It's no good from Braden Berries. It's rebounded by Michigan, and here comes Elliot Cadeau. Cadeau at the March Madness logo. Here comes a screen right now. Morris Johnson gonna get this pass stolen, plucked from the sky. Arizona coming back with it now. Here's the drive, and under the rim, looks like Karchenkov has to clear. We're at the three-point line. Here's to Krivas. Krivas to Koa Pete. It's swatted away by Mara. Three-point shot flies. This one no good. Mara playing volleyball out there with this NBA Wilson basketball. Here's a lined-up triple. This shot from downtown, no good. That will miss from Morris Johnson. It's a rebound for Arizona. Arizona at the bottom of the screen. Here is Krivas. Krivas, one more. Here is the drive, and Karchenkov will shoot. Back iron again. Rebound this time by Burnett. So Michigan with another defensive rebound. They have been clearing the boards time and time again. They should get an accolade for window washers here. They're cleaning the glass time and time again. Here's a quick layup that comes in. The whistle blows this play dead. 18-26, and it looks like Cadeau might be going to the free throw line. Yaxel is probably insisting that he gets more play time. I agree. I mean, if my entire NBA career or potential NBA career depends on whether or not I play and perform in this game, you bet I'm yelling at coach to let me back in. Lendenborg with the basketball right now. Yaxel has it. He's on the run right now, off ball. Mara will hand this off backwards. Alley-oop to Mara! And bam! There's the jam. 50-32. Michigan continuing to beat the brakes off Arizona. And the Wildcats, Koa Pete will pull up and shoot. Mid-range jump shot for Koa Pete. It's another missed shot. Lendenborg actually gets the pull down and comes down on just 1 foot, trying to put minimal weight on that left ankle here. Here is Morrow with it. Lendenborg now has it. He lines up the triple. He shoots. He scores. Oh, my goodness. The sniper is back, Lendenborg. It is 53-32, a 21-point lead right now for the Wolverines. Here's a shot from the left side, and Karchenkov is able to get a shot to go down, stops the bleeding. 19-point game right now, and it feels like Arizona's goose is cooked. Here is a clearance. A three-point shot from downtown. Finds the wedge, does not find the hoop, and transition basketball. Karchenkov will drive. Karchenkov will shoot. No whistle there. Pretty obvious contact. The officials let it go by. Here comes Michigan. The drive and the shot here. Another no call. Easily a foul and no whistle. Here is a stutter step. Tries to get this one to go. Can't get the putback jam, and this looks like middle school basketball. Nobody can get a shot to go. Another missed shot. Wow, how many misses is that in a row? 7, 8, a foul finally coming in. 16-42. This looks like YMCA ball, bro. This looks like YMCA ball. 16-42 left to play in the second half of this game. The score, 53-34. Arizona trails by 19. They've got a long way to go if they want to make this game competitive. Right now it is a one-sided affair. That's for darn sure. Both sides with one foul picked up. Let's start the clock. There's the inbound pass. Arizona pulls up and shoots the triple. A whistle before the shot. 16-37. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Motier's Krivas, even though he did not have the basketball. Loose ball foul right there. Or off-ball foul, I should say. Stops the clock, 16-27. It's Michigan basketball. So Michigan with the board. Michigan with the basketball, excuse me. Here's Elliot Cadeau. Cadeau will push off right now. No look pass to Lendenborg. Lendenborg lets it fly and rips the cords on the net here with a swish as it hits the bottom of the barrel. 56-34, Michigan continuing to make it rain. Here is Koa Pete going up through a ton of contact, gets the shot and the foul. So a much-needed and one opportunity for Arizona, but it's just a little bit out of reach right now, it feels. Michigan up by 20. Koa Pete going to go to the free throw line. He got the shot. The foul's on Burnett, by the way. Looks like Motiejus Krivas is going to be subbing out for Arizona. Toby Awaka will be subbing in for Arizona. And Koa Pete lines up to shoot the and one. So the and one shot coming in for Koa Pete. Koa Pete with 8 points tonight. He's averaging a lot more than that. The free throw is good. The score is 37-56. It's a 19-point game. Yaxel will pass this to the top of the screen. And here comes Roddy Gale. Bounce pass. Another pass, swing pass here to the bottom of the screen. Here is a clear again. Ball hanging around the three-point line, 10 seconds on the shot clock, trying to find an answer. Roddy Gale is going to be dispossessed. It's stolen. Here comes Arizona. There is the shot. Gotta be a goaltend, and the officials will call this right here. Good job by the officials. Braden Burries gets the call for the goaltend. That's 2 points for Arizona, and it's now, someone math me here, a 17-point game. Official TV timeout. We go to a commercial break. Thank you very much, John Bella. John Bella. John Bella? John. Appreciate you, John Bella. Says John Bella saying, doing a great job. Let's see. Happy Easter. First down, says Freimeister. Doan saying they're selling out, though. Mario, you need to add your reaction to the UConn win over Duke in the Football Nation intro. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun, man. That play call kind of went crazy. Got over 100,000 views on Instagram, which my Instagram content is so off, guys. We got over 100,000 subscribers right now on YouTube, but I still don't have 1,000 followers on Instagram. That's not your fault. That's my fault, bro. It's just because I don't post that much on Instagram. I'm old, bro. I was a Facebook guy at first. And I say I'm old. I know I could totally be using Instagram if I'm doing this here on YouTube, but yeah, it went kind of ham slam on the other platforms there. Where is Carlos? Hangover reference. Got it, Bishop. Downstairs with my wife. What happened, Arizona fans? How many hours in a day? 24. I'm going to pitch in. I'm going to pitch on Courtney. Yeah, we need a lot of work on that side for sure. We should pick up that conversation that we had a while back as well. Santino and I were talking about different ways to expand. But just ping me. You can just ping me, Courtney. Shout out to Rich saying, who do you think is going to win the second half? Well, right now, it seems like Michigan's game to win or lose. Michigan is in control of this right now. We are in an official TV timeout, guys. An official TV timeout right now. Copy that. Copy that. Let's see. Hey, Robert Zamora. MySpace was better than Facebook. Changed my mind. You know, MySpace had its perks. You get to pick your top 8 favorite friends or relegate people to the Snickle Fritz instead of the Pineapple Express. You also had to learn HTML code. That was always fun. When is the championship game, asks Brian. Brian, the championship game, thank you for asking, is on April 6th. April 6th will be the championship game. It's on Monday. It's when you guys get out of work. So most people in the continental United States will be out of work for the national championship game. Come back on Monday for it, guys. The way things are looking right now, it's going to be Michigan-UConn unless Arizona can change things around. Easier said than done. Looks like Namari Burnett and Morris Johnson are subbing out for Michigan. Trey McKinney and Adaimara are subbing in for Michigan. Score is 56-39 as we come back from our commercial break. By the way, folks, I do have the scoreboard above my head on multiple screens. So if you guys, just take a moment to look at the scoreboard, I got y'all covered. 56-39 is the score right now. The basketball in the hands of the Michigan Wolverines. Here's a three-point shot from McKinney, and he buries it from downtown. McKinney knocks down the triple. Back to a 20-point lead here. 15-20 left to go. Koa Pete with the basketball. He'll pass this up to Del Orso. Anthony Del Orso back to Koa Pete. Koa Pete's in the paint. He will shoot, and Mara gets a block. It's going to be recovered again by Arizona. They reset. Shot clock down to 7. It didn't hit the rim, so they're running out of time. Shot clock down to 4. Anthony Del Orso will shoot, and it looks like it's going to be an ugly shot again. Goes out of bounds. Looks like it's last touch this time by Michigan, and they're calling it a shot clock violation anyways. So 14:55 left to go. It's actually last touch by Arizona, so it's Michigan basketball. 59-39. 59-39 is the score. Here we go. Let's start this thing over again. Ball in the front court already. It is Elliot Cadeau who has it. Cadeau passes to the bottom wing. Here is the move from McKinney. McKinney to Yaxel. Yaxel back to McKinney. McKinney for three. It's good! Buries another one. McKinney on fire. McKinney is on fire. Anthony Del Orso will pass this one backwards. Koa Pete will drive. He will be rejected again. The putback is there, though, for Arizona. And my goodness, Koa Pete has been getting rejected left and right by this Michigan team. If it wasn't for Owaka being there, this would be a bigger deficit. Mara takes it to the rack. It's 64-41, and Michigan in full control here, up by 23. Here's a sidestep from three-point land. Nothing but net from Braden Berries, who buries a 25-foot three-point shot. Berries up to 7. He's only made 2 of 10 shots shooting the basketball 20% from the floor today. Bad shooting night for Arizona, and that's what makes March Madness so crazy, is the fact that you don't get a out of 7 series. You get one bad night and you're done. Fadeaway jump shot from the elbow, top of the key. Trey McKinney knocks down another. It is 66-44, and Michigan continues the onslaught. 22-point lead with 13 left to play. Koa Pete to the three-point line. Pete to Anthony Del Orso, who's in the wedge. Del Orso to Owaka. Owaka to Del Orso. Del Orso bounce inside to Koa Pete. Cross court here, bottom of the screen. Here's the move, the shot for Karchenkov. He is fouled on the way up, 13:02. Karchenkov goes to the stripe for 2 shots. 2 shots. Bradley is buried. I know he has 3 fouls, but what are you waiting for, says Mighty Funny. All right. 13:02 left to play in this basketball game. Ivan Karchenkov. They got to start this impossible run now. 2 free throws coming in. The first free throw was no good. First free throw was no good for Karchenkov. Here comes free throw number 2. It says MA behind you. MAs are the best, says Steve. It says Ma. What up, Ma? It says Ma. Second free throw is good. So, splitting the free throws, it's back to a 21-point game with 13 minutes left to go. That's a 21 skunk if I ever saw it. The score is 66-45. Looks like Yaxel Lendenborg is back on the bike, guys. Lendenborg on the bike, on the stationary bike, to try to keep the knee and ankle all warmed up right now. 12 minutes and 55 seconds here left to go in this basketball game. Michigan with a substantial lead, a 21-point lead, a 3-point shot flies. It's nothing but net from Elliot Cadeau. And this is just brutal. The score is 69-45. I will say this one more time, guys. Here's Owaka with a big push-off. That's going to be a charge. Huge push-off from Owaka. Huge charge right there. Guys, Michigan has yet to score 90 points in this entire tournament. Every game in March Madness, Michigan has scored at least 90 with one of those games even breaking triple digits, and they are on pace to do that again here today. Michigan with the basketball. Here is Cadeau at the three-point line. He steps up, he steps back, he fires, he scores again. 72-45. Michigan is lights out right now from downtown. They are going absolutely bat insane. And a timeout has been called. It is 72-45. The clock stops with 12:17, and Michigan fans are going ham, slam, bananas right now. Oh, wow. Michigan playing basketball like Indiana plays football, says Mike Friend. Smoking Arizona boots, says Bishop. Does it look as bad as it looks? Yeah, it's pretty bad right now, man. Arizona just looks like they do not belong. And honestly speaking, right now, guys, I don't know how UConn is going to be able to match up with Michigan. This Michigan team is something else, man, and it's going to be a tough ask for UConn to get the win over Michigan. I mean, they just look so good. They just look so strong. I'm trying to look at the UConn players right now, and like pound for pound, player for player, like Terrace Reed versus Ade Mara. I mean, I love Terrace Reed, but Mara is just too tall, man. Mara is just too tall. He's got 4 or 5 inches over. He's got 4 or 5 inches over that. Silas Demery, we might Silas Demery, we might see. I just don't know how that's going to match up. Terrace Reed, Alex Caravan, Braylon Mullins could match up well, I guess, maybe. But this Michigan team just looks so stacked right now. Terrace was a former Michigan player, says, and you know what, dude? That's news to me. I just learned something. Reed will abuse him. Arizona Wildcat. Michigan on fire right now, says Michael. Finally, an NC coming to the Big Ten. It's over, says Castro. But Barkley says that if Arizona could get to within 10 with at least 10 minutes left to go, they had a chance. They did. As a matter of fact, if they got to within 10 with 5 minutes left to go, they had a chance. But right now, they're down by almost 30. They're down by 27 points. And this is a joke. How much longer is in this game? It's right there. I got you. Don't worry. It's right there. I got you. Take a guess, Mario, on spread for Monday night. Michigan Wolverines by 4.5. Yeah, I think that would be a fair one. Francisco saying yes or no. Can Lendeborg get 21 points plus rebounds? I doubt it, dude. At this point, for Lendeborg, I'd be surprised if he comes back into the game. They don't need him. They'd rather save him for the next game. I thought Arizona was good, says Michael. Me too. I thought they were too. All right, folks, we start the clock once again. Here is Arizona with the basketball on the court for the Wildcats. Awaka, Burries, Krivas, Bradley, and Aristode. We are under the rim. Here's a shot from Awaka. It's no good. It's going to be an offensive rebound, but it's still going to be missed right here. So Aristode had the ball actually taken out of his hands. Here is Michigan coming back. Ade Mara passes this backwards. Here is the drive. Cadeau hooks this one forward to Mara. I don't even know if he was shooting or passing it to Mara. That was on accident right there, and Mara was able to put it down. It's 74-45. I have never done a pump cam on a college basketball game, but we are about to get there with 11 minutes left to go. Here's a shot that floats up and in. The score is 74-47, a palindrome score with 11:18 left to go. Ball in the hands of Elliot Cadeau. It would take a major implosion from Michigan. Mara with the ball in his hands. A foul under the rim. Loose ball or off-ball foul. Another foul for Arizona here. They're now up to 4. 3 fouls for Michigan. Michigan scores by accident. Yeah, basically White Clay. The White Clay Live saying Michigan scores by accident. Mr. Mojo says the pump cam. All right, guys, let me ask you all this. Raise your hand, or better yet, don't even raise your hand. We're in the middle of a commercial break. Tell me what you placed today. Did you push your chips in on Michigan? Did you push your chips in on Arizona? Did you push your chips in on a couple of players to go over or under? I'm going to read some of these right now while we are in this commercial break. Looks like this is an official TV timeout. So let's take a quick look. What would you tell the players at this point if you were Arizona's coach? Go out there and have some fun. I think that's all that's left to say. Let's see. Michigan and the under 157. Steven saying, I don't gamble. That's okay, Steven. I really don't either, man. Michigan money line. Michigan minus 10. Nice, Doan. You're going to get that one, it looks like, right now. We want a 50-point game, Michigan, says John. Mr. Brightside. Because I'm Mr. Brightside. Michigan by 20. Let's see. Arizona, I had $10. Bad bet. I got 5 on it. Lost 200 on craps at the Palms. Yikes. Bring in Bryce James. Michigan plus 1.5 and under 171. Yeah, I think the under is going to hit here. I put 400 on the under at 158. I don't know how that's looking right now. Well, the total score margin right now is 121. We're sitting at 121. Let's see. Shooting the ball, shoot the 3 ball, or you're toast. They're toast anyways, man. I just blinked, and they're already down by nearly 30. Oh, yeah, Tobin. By nearly 30. Is it still Michigan on Monday? Wait, what? Michigan can hang with the lower-level NBA teams right now. Yeah, they could probably beat the Sacramento Kings at this point. Let's see. 500 and Michigan money line. Nice. That's payday minus 20. Yup. In top 21,000 of all brackets with Michigan winning it all, says Champ. Nice, dude. This game is going to exceed all overs, says Randy Wells. Once again, don't bet on darts. Is Yaxel out for the rest of the game, says he's an animal. You know, he's an animal. I don't know. But if I had to guess, bro, like straight up, just man-to-man, dude, I don't think Yaxel is coming back, guys. I don't know for sure. But just after having done this for 3 years, I'll tell you it makes no sense to bring him back in when there's one more game left to be had. So here's the inbound pass. The ball is with Michigan, 11 minutes left to play. Excuse me, the ball is with Arizona here. Arizona will drive. Karchenkov is going to hit the deck. Looks like there's a foul right now. Foul on Elliot Cadeau. This is going to be his, Cadeau's first foul of the day, second foul of the day. 10:54 left to go. It was a reach-in foul. Karchenkov was clipped. That's okay. John Rousseau just subscribed. Appreciate you subscribing and hitting that button there, sir. 10:54 left to play. 10:54 left to play. Camera right now is focused on Namari Burnett. Looks like Adai Mara is actually heading to the bench here as well. So here comes the inbound pass. Burnett playing defense. Here's a spin move. Here's a drive. Burnett gets the steal for the Michigan side, and Michigan comes away with another turnover. Trey McKinney is at the logo. Trey McKinney goes to the bottom of the screen. He'll pass this to the straightaway where Morris Johnson waits. A handoff here to McKinney, who lets it fly. McKinney buries the 3. It's a 30-point game, 77-47, and Michigan is savagely continuing the onslaught. A 3-point shot, no good, off the rim. Koa Pete gets the rebound, gets the putback. It is 77-49, 10-13. 10 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in this basketball game. Michigan 13 points away from that 90 points. Again, they have not scored less than 90 this entire tournament. Here's Morris Johnson. Johnson will pass this one to Burnett. Burnett is dispossessed, stolen back here. Here is going to, gotta be a foul. It is going to go down as a blocking foul. So Burnett going to pick up a blocking foul. And Jaden Bradley will go to the free throw line as they are on a drive right there. He was on a drive to shoot. So 2 shots coming up. That's foul number 5 for Michigan. We're at the free throw line shooting 2 shots here. It is Jaden Bradley taking a couple. So Bradley at the stripe shooting 2. First free throw to make this a 27-point game is good. It is 77-50. 77-50. Waiting for another one. You know, it's crazy how great and how good of a season Arizona's been having. And then we get to this game, and you just poo-poo the bed, man. 26-point game. If they can get back 16 points in the next 5 minutes, they might have a chance. Both free throws were good. The score is 77-51. They walk the dog. I don't know why. They should want to take the time off the clock right now. Here's a pass to Mara. Mara's at the three-point line. He fakes the pass into the paint. He'll pass it backwards instead to McKinney. McKinney's at the three-point line trying to work on Karchenkov. McKinney posting up against Karchenkov. McKinney's under the rim right now. Acrobatic move to shoot. It's a terrible shot, though. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Michigan. Arizona basketball. Are the tides changing? Does it even matter if the tides change right now? Does it even matter? Are we expecting a 40-10 run? That would be basically how the game has gone for Michigan. Here's a shot from inside the paint. There is a foul whistle coming in, 9:18. We go to the stripe. So another foul. This time it's on Trey McKinney. Trey McKinney picks up another one. That's his second foul of the day. Fouls spread fairly evenly throughout Team Michigan. Meanwhile, we've got a couple players in foul trouble for the Arizona side. First free throw at the stripe, going to be off the right side of the rim. Braden Burries misses that opening shot. That's a problem. Franchise quarterback. Franchise quarterback 1. Don't know why it took me so long to read that. Franchise quarterback 1, what's up? Second free throw is good, though. Score is 52-77. It is a 25-point game. 25-point game. Here comes Michigan on the attack. McKinney to Mara. Mara's at the three-point line. There's a through ball, a lead pass, and it results in a dunk by Roddy Gale. Roddy Gale Jr. with another jam under the rim. Three-point shot from downtown. Banks this one in. Just right off the back iron there. It goes, drops that one. The largest win margin in a Final Four was Villanova, who defeated Oklahoma. 44 points in the 2016 NCAA Final Four. Here is Mara, who pulls up and shoots, knocks this one down. 81-55 is the score. Thank you for this fun fact right there, KPPK. 8.5. Here's a shot from downtown, and Arizona's going to have to make it rain if they want to come back in this game. It's actually just a 23-point game. And all of a sudden, Arizona is starting to pick up the three-point shooting now. They've knocked down 3. They got to knock down a few more, and by a few more, I mean a lot more. Ade Mara with it. He'll hand this one off backwards. Here's the move from Roddy Gale. Gale will shoot. Gale will miss. It's going to be a rebound by Koa Pete. Koa Pete of Arizona comes back with it. Here's the drive, and the Wildcats will shoot and score. They are now down by 21. So 7:47 left to go. Michigan up by 21 right now. 21 is a big gap to overcome with 7 minutes left to go here. Gotta be a foul right now. It looked like a bit of a flop. Karchenkov put his arm in the back of McKinney. McKinney did a very he moved like he got hit by a cattle prod. Sarah saying they don't have a choice. They don't. They gotta shoot. Too little, too late. Don't give them hope, says John. Well, TV timeout, not called by either of these two teams. We just go to a simple TV timeout, guys. Look at that. My bracket is cooked. All right, guys. So with 7.5 minutes left to go, I'm going to say this here right now. Our stretch goal for today, we just need 2 more subscribers. If we can push it beyond this and continue to grow, that would be awesome. If I've had your attention for 10, 15, 20 minutes and you're not already currently subscribed, now would be the time. This game sitting at 81-60. It's a good game right now. And I think that we've got a really good community going on right now. We got a lot of games still left ahead of us. You never know, man. Arizona could do something special. It's a real simple possibility, but this game could have a twist of events right now. It could get pretty interesting. So, if you guys are enjoying this, be sure to smash that subscribe button before we get too late in the game and everyone checks out in the last 5 minutes. Anyways, if anybody just had a heart attack right now, I do that from time to time. So if I scared you and that freaked you out and you were wondering what just happened to my live stream, that means you're invested. If you're invested to the live stream and that blank screen just freaked you out, you should subscribe. If it didn't bother you at all, well, then I guess it's whatever. But if it triggered you and tripped you out, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel. That's the last time I'll say it until we get into the 2-minute warning. Anyways. So, freezing a bit, yeah. That being said, 7.5 minutes here left to go. I had a stroke, said Mr. Mojo. Oh, man. Been subscribed since the football season, says Sol Inspiracion. LC, what's up, man? That's a mistake people always make when they predict and project games, is that they look at values like their statistics, says. Or you're a wizard. You're a wizard, Ari. I just read your name. That's good. Courtney equals committed. I love it. Thank you, Courtney. That's crazy, says OG Pax. That's crazy. Hey, Freimeister Bond also letting us know we are 9 thumbs up away from the 1,000 thumbs up. I'm glad we made a push early in the game. Australian basketball finals in 1 hour, says Ryan Jones. I thought my Wi-Fi went down again, says Angela. It's not impossible, but the likelihood of Arizona to hold Michigan to 0 or less than 5 in 7 minutes is extremely unlikely. Extremely unlikely, Chi-Town. Extremely. Robert Zamora says, I'm also committed. Thanks, Robert. Let's go. No worries, guys. We start the clock. Thank you guys for putting up with me and my nonsense. Here's the ball in the hands of Michigan right now. Last-ditch efforts for Arizona. Adaimara passes this backwards, and here's the move from Cadeau. Cadeau will drive. Cadeau will shoot. Cadeau, no good. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by Michigan, and the official points in that direction. So, Arizona ball. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. We got there. Thank you, Freimeister, for letting us know we hit the goal. We're crushing goals left and right now. Here's, and by the way, only thanks to you guys, because I can't do it by myself. Doesn't really get us very far. The score is 21 as far as the spread. It's 21-0 right now. Michigan up for all intents and purposes. It is 21-0 right now with 7 minutes left to go. This is like the hardest 2K side mission ever. We are at the free throw line. Arizona is in the bonus. First free throw goes in. It is 61-81. This makes it a 19-point game, folks. Excuse me, this makes it a 20-point game. A second free throw would make it a 19-point game with 7 minutes left to go. And you know what? Hey, that's what I get for speaking too early. Guess who's checked back into this game, guys? Yaxel Lendeborg is back in this game. Both free throws have gone in for Arizona. The score is now 81-62. Yaxel with the ball. He looks left. He'll pass this left. Trey McKinney brings it up court. McKinney to Mara. Mara against Koa Pete. Here's Lendeborg. Lendeborg inside, actually to the wing. This three-point shot, back iron, tough rebound. Big rebound for Arizona. Every possession is so crucial right now. A three-point shot flies. It's no good. It's an offensive board, though. And going up for it, another rejection. Oh, my goodness. The defense right now from Michigan is just too much. Yaxel Lendeborg has to slow down. He passes this to Trey McKinney. McKinney to the bottom of the screen. It's Roddy Gale. Roddy Gale to Ade Mara. Ade Mara. Here's the pass inside, under the rim. The shot goes up and in from Morris Johnson, and Michigan can do no wrong. Thank you, Victoria, saying smash that like button. You heard her. Here's a shot from the free throw line. This one is knocked down. Shot from the free throw line is knocked down. I'm going to blow up this basketball just a little bit. I think that looks a little better right there. 64-83 with 6 minutes here left to go. Yaxel using that screen from Mara. Mara is a giant wall of a human. Mara palming the basketball, just holding it out over here onto the side. He'll pass this over. And now Lendeborg getting smothered. Here's a kick to Gale, and Gale will shoot this one off the rim. No good. Offensive rebound for Michigan, trying to clear it up. There's a tussle for the basketball under the rim. Foul comes in before the shot. Looks like Mara is fouled right now. 7 fouls on the day for them. 6 fouls here. Okay. Hey, Victoria. Thanks again. $5.50 left to go, ladies and gentlemen. $5.50. Michigan made me $950 today, says Andy Andrews. Pebble says, I think I know the winner. Bishop says, giggity. I wonder what Vegas says if you take Arizona right now. There's the inbound pass. Mara with it. He's inside the three-point line only just, but he is posting up right now and working against Owaka. He is the taller player. He will shoot and score and draw the foul, and it's 85-64, and Mara will get the bucket and the foul. Goes to the free throw line to make it a three-point play, and Michigan very much on pace to break that 90-point score again. On their way to breaking that 90-point score again. Vegas will make that money, says Swarm Finder. Shot is good. It is 86-64. Guys, I will be live on Monday for the championship game. I will be live on Monday for the championship game. 5:19. And Lendeborg is back to the sideline once again. No more Lendeborg. That was enough. And this pass almost lost by Koa Pete. Hands coming in. Koa will pull up and shoot from the elbow. This is off the rim. No good. And almost an own goal, if you will. Almost a putback by Michigan on accident. But here we go. Michigan, Trey McKinney with the basketball. McKinney at the three-point line. Showing off the handles right now. Passes this inside of the open space. He will shoot from the baseline. A whistle. The official quickly blew the whistle. We go to the free throw line for 2 more shots. Looks like there's a foul on... Who is this foul on? 4:42 here left to go. The camera seems to be focused on Morris Johnson. Morris Johnson turned around and said something to Burries. He actually kind of punked him out. Morris Johnson said, I'm sorry, what'd you say? And he turned around and got in his face. 1-and-1 free throws coming up. So that foul is not against Arizona. It's against Michigan, by the way. So the foul is against Michigan, and Arizona's at the free throw line shooting 2. So here's Owaka, Toby Owaka, shooting 2 shots to try to make this a 20-point game. Wow. That free throw, no good. Owaka couldn't get that shot either. 4 minutes and 40 seconds here left to go. Oh, man, this is brutal here, guys. Brutal loss for Arizona. Looks like he went out of bounds. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. This is going to be a turnover, I suppose. Maybe not. What did I miss here? 4:30 left to go. The official blew the whistle right now. Pistol whistle. Who has over 100 bracket points before this game, says James. All right, so it is Arizona's basketball. About 4:20 left to go. This three-point shot sails right over the rim. Airballs this one. Boof. Oh, that's terrible, man. 4 minutes and 22 seconds here left to play in this basketball game. Michigan out here doing the chop right now. Michigan fans celebrating. Both teams in the bonus right now. Michigan should be riding this game to victory here at this point. Just riding the clock. Here's a pass to the three-point line. This three-point shot from Will Cheddar, no good. Cheddar can't get it to go. Here is Arizona trying to put it up and in. They will score. It is 66-86, 20-point game with less than 4 minutes left to go. Arizona had a week to prepare for this, says Meister Drummings. Yeah, this is what Arizona was able to squeeze out. A hot, steaming pile of blowout. Michigan with the basketball. Elliot Cadeau. Alley-oops it to Mara. Mara can't get it. That's got to be an offensive goaltend. There's no way that's going to count. There's no way that's going to. They're going to let that count? Mara was hanging on to the rim when the second shot came up. That's crazy to me. That should have been an offensive interference right there. Here's a spin-around shot. That shot is no good. It's an offensive board for Arizona. The officials have quit officiating here. Another three-point shot doinks the rim. Here comes a whistle. 3:02 left to go. Cheddar is down on the ground right now. Looks like there's a foul on Will Cheddar. So look at how Mara's hanging on to this rim. It goes off the backboard before he lets it go, so he's hanging on to the rim when the shot hits that. That should have been an interference. I can't believe they let that go. I wonder if that's going to be reviewed. Anyways, another commercial break. I was expecting exactly what is happening, and still, congratulations to Arizona. Nice. LOL. Time to put Charlie May into the game. That's the coach's son, by the way, says Virtual Vernon. Sounds like a diaper talk. Sounds like diaper talk? Uh-oh. Barn ball. You know we can't see it, says Draku. That's not true. You know what? I'm just curious right here. Raise your hand if you do have access to this game. I expect to see a few hands pop up right now. But I know the vast majority of you guys don't have access to this game. But if you are watching this live stream in tandem with the game, raise your hand. I want to give you guys a special shout out for actually hanging out with us, even though you don't have to be here with us to get this content. Looks like Para TD Nicholas also checking in right now. Thank you guys for letting me know. Noah is part of that. Looks like Michael, yes, I have access to TBS. Phil also. I see Benji in the chat. Robert Zamora raising his hand. No, forget TNT and ESPN. Pebble raises the hand. Beverly raises the hand. It's great. Rev says the audio, this audio, the Football Nation audio is way better. We've actually had other channels rip my voice and like have the stats up and just my voice calling the games. Kind of crazy. Mike, thanks for checking in. Let's see. Rev checking in as well. The Family Affair says hello. Corey, I see you. Frymeister, I have TV, but I have more fun here. I do that from time to time too, guys. I do that from time to time too. So anyways, no. Anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is that whatever your reason is for watching, whether you don't have access to the game because you're a geographical issue, maybe it's a visual impairment, maybe it's a financial barrier, maybe it's just a scheduling conflict that you don't have the ability to go and watch this game because you're stuck at work and this is your only resource. Whatever your reason is for watching this today and hanging out with me this Saturday, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not trying to be cheesy. I'm not trying to be chummy. Like, straight up, you could be doing anything else today, especially in a blowout of a game like this, and y'all are here with us in this community. Love you guys. Even if we don't know each other that well, I do appreciate y'all more than you know, so thank you guys for being here. We are at the free throw line. We got 2 shots coming up for Arizona. Again, not trying to be chummy or cheesy, but thank you guys. Failed season for Arizona, says Josh. A little bit, man. A little bit. So 3:02, we're at the free throw line. Commercial break is over. First free throw for Krivas is good. It is 67-88. Michigan gonna win this game. It is 3 minutes left to go here. 3 minutes here left to go. Couple of dribbles here at the free throw line. Arizona hurt themselves at the free throw line early in this game and have not been aggressive enough shooting the basketball from downtown. They have had an off shooting night, and even against those off shooting nights, just like UConn did to beat Duke, you still got to keep trying. Arizona gave up on the three-point shot early in this game. Ade Mara has the ball in his hands right now. He is directing traffic. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll turn around, hand this over to Cadeau. Cadeau passes this to the bottom of the screen. Here is Gale. Gale going to be fouled right now. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. A super chat coming in right now from Evan Benjamin, 3020, saying, Football Nation, the only place to listen to any game, anytime. What's up, Evan Benjamin? Thank you for that super, bro. Fist bumps to you. Let's go. So we're at the free throw line. 2 free throws coming in for Roddy Gale Jr. The winner of this game, most likely Michigan, will go to the men's national championship game. It is 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time here in San Antonio, Texas. That first free throw is good for Michigan. 89-68. A 90 burger, says Imperfect Bob. Told you, man. Michigan has not scored less than 90 points this entire tournament. That's another 90 stack right there. Don't skip your feed. Thanks, says James. I actually do have to go feed myself. Feed this machine. Steak sounds good. Okay. Ball in the hands of Arizona. Here's a pass to Krivas. Motier. Krivas will go up. He will shoot. He will score. And he'll go to the free throw line for the and one opportunity. So down by 20, Arizona has not given up. They're still continuing to try and show the world that they are fighters. Fighting to the final whistle. Fighting to the last bell right there. Kind of like Randy Marsh getting his ass kicked. And I didn't hear no bell. That's Arizona right now. Arizona is Randy Marsh in underwear getting beat up saying, I didn't hear no bell. Even though they're getting clobbered, they're still fighting. That free throw is good. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go. It is a 19-point game. Arizona down by a landslide. Here's a pass to Mara. Mara backwards. And Cadeau with the ball now. Cadeau will go to the left, go to the right. And it's rejected. Here comes the swat. Here comes the return. A spin move. He goes up. He shoots. He misses. Koa Pete gets the putback. It's 90-73. 17-point game. And they didn't even stop the clock after the shot. They're just letting it go right now. Looks like a mercy rule. No need to slow things down right now. This game is over. Here is Mara. Mara will hand this forward to Cadeau. Cadeau is at the three-point line. It's stripped away. Here's Karchenkov. It's 1 against 2. Karchenkov alley-oops this one upstairs, and Krivas can't get the jam. That's embarrassing. Tries a wide-open alley-oop. 90 seconds left to go here. I saw someone in the chat right now say something about Easter. I think someone said Jesus has risen. It made me laugh. I saw a shirt the other day that said YOLO, and it was a picture of Jesus. It said YOLO, JK, BRB. It's just so funny. Here's the move. Arizona's on the run. Here's a pull-up and a shot from downtown. This shot is no good. Rebounded. Looks like that rebound is going to be Will Cheddar who gets the board. 56 seconds left to go. And a whistle coming in, 51.3. I don't know what this whistle is. Michigan called a timeout. It looks like Michigan wanted to squeeze in one more break, I guess. I don't know. But Michigan calls a timeout. They have one remaining after this one. 51.3. Cheddar Bob. HBO Max also has the game on. Do they really, Virtual Vernon? It's an ugly Final Four, says Dominator. Brian saying, hey, 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 goodbye. You know, the Elite Eight was a really flippin' awesome round, man. The UConn-Duke game was everything you wanted it to be. What a crazy game. Thank you guys for helping us get to that next rung at the 116.7, man. Hopefully we can get to 117 by the next game, by the end of the next game. There's the inbound pass. We start the clock with less than a minute here left to go. Shot clock down to 15. We've got the final 2 possessions right now for Michigan. 3-point line, give and go, back and forth. This shot is, looks like there's a foul right here again. Back to the free throw line for Michigan. Game's not over yet, but it's over for all intents and purposes. M. Higgs saying, where all them Arizona fans at? They've cleared out the benches, by the way, guys. They're about to clear out all these benches. Burnett is at the free throw line. For the final 39 seconds of this game, we will see May, Goodman, Isley Jr., Cordell on the court. For Arizona, Arnold, Nelson, Francois, Cook, and Jomo. Never even seen that one, man. Dude, you guys should heat the Fab Five talking about this game. Heat the Fab Five. Heat the Fab Five. 91-73 is the score. Michigan continuing to do their thing, man. Continuing to do their thing, and we start the clock. Here is Arizona with it. Arizona going to have one final possession right now. Here is a drive. Going to pass this to the left. Going to go ahead and shoot. This one is no good. Well off the mark right there by Arnold. And Addison Arnold can't get the shot to go. Looks like there's a foul here. Michigan goes back to the free throw line for one more pair of shots. Put the cheerleaders in, says Elijah Ben-Judah. To the moon, says Courtney. Cheerleaders is wild, says Bishop. Oh, man. Let's all take a guess on what Las Vegas has the spread for Monday night's championship game, asks Got Him Coach. You put 400 on Arizona, Draku? Brutal. First free throw goes doink off of the back of the rim. Charlie May on the court, says Virtual Vernon. Go blue. Yeah, Charlie May is on the court right now. Both those free throws, this time Oscar Goodman will miss both. And this will be the final score of the game most likely here, guys. Here's a drive to the rim. This shot will miss. There's clearly a foul and no whistle. The officials basically gave up. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Michigan will advance to the national championship game. This is your final score. It is 91-73. Arizona, bye. Michigan in the finals. One of the last 2 team standings. It will be Michigan versus UConn for the NCAA championship game. You'll be watching it here on Football Nation. All right, guys. That's it, man. That's the final score. How'd y'all do tonight? Hope you guys had as much fun as I did today. Victoria is saying Michigan all the way. Good call. Good game. Good call, says Joanne. I'll bet Michigan on Monday night. Should I? That's what I would bet, honestly, the way they're looking. 56.4K ranked CBS Sports. Anytime. Asa. Let's see. Good night, everyone. No cable. Let's join Mario, says Mike. Cheers, guys. Wildcats can be proud of all they've accomplished. Let's take a quick look at the analytics. I am curious to see how this live stream went. So if you guys are curious to see how this live stream went, you guys can stick around with me. Let's take a quick look. Let's go to channel. Definitely a one-sided game. It was definitely a one-sided game. Definitely in favor for Michigan the entire way. Looks like overall, though, for the analytics, we still broke 100,000 views on this live stream. So not half bad. The goal for the next live stream is to hopefully bring in 250,000, but we'll see how it goes. We got a long ways to go. Let's see. I had a blast. And my food is looking good. You do a loop-de-loop and pull. And your shoes are looking cool. Free lunch, says Cleo Rich. Way to go, Dusty May. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine, says Calvin Hilton. Bishop, thank you. Bring on the Huskies. What's my personal spread for Monday night? I would say 5 points, man. I think Michigan by at least – I say Michigan by 5. I like UConn, man, but Michigan just looks so tough right now. And it kind of reminds me of when we watched the Indiana Hoosiers, and like I watched Fernando Mendoza play, and I thought to myself, man, nobody can keep up with this team. This team is way too good. I'm feeling the same way about Michigan. They continue to put up these 90 pieces, man, including in today's game. They scored 90 against Howard. They actually scored 101 against Howard, 95 on St. Louis, 90 against Bama, and 95 against Tennessee. They managed to score 91 against Arizona. What are they going to do to UConn? What are they going to do to UConn? So, anyways, who's got it better than us? Nobody. Go Blue, says Jeff. Let's go, Jeff. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this was our first 2 games of the April slate, guys. What I have not brought up is the NBA schedule here. The NBA playoffs, the play-in tournament begins in 9 days. Did you catch that? The play-in tournament starts on Monday, the 13th. So, the play-in tournament starts on the 13th, and then the NBA playoffs begin on the 18th, and we will be live for as much of those NBA playoffs as we can possibly cover. As much as we can possibly cover. And in case you guys are curious about the NBA standings, here they are one final time. Congratulations to the Michigan fans for their win today. But in the NBA, we will be looking at these teams right now. Teams that didn't make the postseason last year would include the Phoenix Suns, the Portland Trail Blazers, and the LA Clippers. We could be covering some of them. Teams that didn't make the postseason last year on this side, the Atlanta Hawks, the Toronto Raptors, the Charlotte Hornets. So we might be seeing them this postseason as well. I'm going to try to cover as much basketball as I can for you hoop heads as long as my voice holds up. Are you going to do the NFL draft, asks ITK. No, I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I think I'm going to do an update video after the draft to talk about the biggest picks. I might even do a video before the draft to talk about some of the team's greatest needs and what they're going to need before these. I just know that I'm going to go live and try to do the NFL draft, and I'm going to put in way too much work. And I hate to say it, but I'm going to go live, and Tom Grossi's going to go live at the same time, and he's going to have 10,000 people watching his NFL draft, and I'm going to have 38 people watching this draft. So we're just going to do one sport at a time right now until we get into October, November. So we're going to stick with basketball for now. Anyways, okay. Sarah, thank you very much. If Michigan plays like this against UConn, the title is heading to AA. Woo! I could rock for the draft. You know, I would do a really good draft. I would probably, in my opinion, do better than just about every other content creator out there, but no one's going to join. So, you know, it's just what I've seen from time and time again. Anyways, Courtney letting us know we got over 1,000 likes. Let's effing go. All right, guys, I think we hit our buffer. I think 9 subscribers, 10 subscribers, 20 subscribers is a good buffer. We are going to lose some subscribers between now and Monday. That's just the way that it works. So if you're still watching, be sure to smash that subscribe button on your way out, guys. Would love any additional support that you guys are willing to give. Of course, it's never financial that we ask for. Just smash the like button, share with friends. Once this video is over, feel free to hype it. And yeah, man. Appreciate you. By the way, shout out to Freimeister Bond. Thank you for putting in the chat the timestamps for that last game. It was crazy. All right, y'all. That's it. I'm going to take off this tie. I'm going to go downstairs and hang out with my wife. I'm sure my son is probably already asleep, but I think it's time to call it. It is 10:40 p.m. here in San Antonio, Texas, so I am off just like this tie. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you guys on Monday for the NCAA championship game between Michigan and UConn. Until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario. Let's effing go. Peace out, guys.